Alright, shalom, shalom. Real Hebrew Israelites, man, coming out of GMS Birmingham camp, man. But before we get started, I want to start off by giving our praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the head elders and apostles, a great millstone, who rule well and teach well. I also want to give a shout out there to the whole elect, to you, Akim, and very, very few Akwats who are sincere in this truth, as well as believers of this word, but not just believers, but doers as well.
Is it?
All right, man. You know, we back out here again through the spirit of power, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, man. To prophesy, you know, the downfall of this wicked-ass kingdom, America, Babylon the Great, as well to warn you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans who are the, you know, true nation of Israel, man. You got it out.
This is Ezekiel 7 and verse 1. Moreover, the word of Yahweh Shah came unto me, saying, Also, thou son of man, thus saith the Lord Yahweh Shah power unto the land of Israel, and the end is come upon the four corners of the land.
And we know Israel is a people before it's a place, first and foremost, man. All right, and again, we're here to tell you what the end is come, man. You got it out.
Now is the end come upon thee, and I will send mine anger upon thee. I will judge thee according to thy ways, and will recompense upon thee all thine abominations.
Yep, because we understand, hey, Jake has become fucking wicked, man. Completely super fucking wicked, man. All right, hey, matter of fact, if a brother can give me John 8 and 44, Baba Kashah. You see, because you have taken the ways of the heathens, man. Ultimately, Esau Edom, man. The so-called white man. All right, what it says, the goal has become dim. You see, that's you niggas have, you know, have came to basically a low vibration, man. You got that?
Yep. Book of St. John, chapter 8, and verse 44. You are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father you will do.
And you consider your father as someone who you idolize after, man. Someone who you want to be like, you know. You want to walk in the footsteps of your father, you know. And this is Yahweh Shah talking to you Israelites, man. You fucking niggas, man.
Is it,
You
bro?
got it, bro.
He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it.
And that's the nature of Esau Edom, man.
Is it?
All right? So-called white man. He's a fucking liar, man.
I want to hear what he's saying.
He tells you you're black, you're a Negro, you know. Instead of telling you what you're from the tribe of Judah, he tell you you was a fucking savage, you was a Native American. Instead of telling you was a Gadite, all right, from the northern kingdom of the you know, the nation of Israel, man. He's the liar, man, and the father of it. Is there some more on that up?
Hey, if I may, because they the standard. Instead of you coming into the culture of righteousness, they trying to make you come under the banner of black culture. Being a baby daddy in the ghetto child, man. They don't want you to be in that rulership mentality. That's why it says ye are of your father the devil. Because ultimately black culture is the mimicking of the culture of Esau. You being a murderer. What a lot of these drill rappers talk about, killing niggas, man. You know, but you got it, Yeshua.
Hey, what did he do? He took the light off of you and put it upon himself as if he's something good. Oh, what he call himself? White. You know? That's why we say the self-proclaimed white man. That's what he considered himself. He put what? Black. When you go into that word black, it's like darkness, you know, void of light, you know. He put it upon you as if you're not shit, man. You see? And that's, you know, that's part of his lies and deceit, man. All right? Which, hey, Israel, what it mean? The prince of the power of the Most High, man. You see? You got it, bro.
This is the book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 11, verse 14.
That's it, bro.
It says, and no marvel, for Satan himself is transformed into an angel of light. And that's pretty much, as the word Satan goes into adversary. Like, who is more adversary or adverse to the law, says the commandments of Yahweh Shah other than the so-called white man?
Is it, bro?
All right? So, when this man came into power during the time of the Renaissance, what the scripture said that he did, man? He went out to see the nations that in the four corners of the earth. How did he do that? By the way of iconoclasm, all right? This man painted over the images of the prophets and made them into his likeness, okay? And that links to what Job 9 and 24, the earth is given to the hand of the wicked, okay? So right now we're in a period in which lies and deception are being overcome. That's being overcome by what? The truth. All right, as you get in second edges, somebody get that real quick. Second edges, I think that's 6. Yeah, because we're in a time where this man has been revealed, okay? When you go to 2 Thessalonians 2 and 8, It says, and then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and then he shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. Okay? And that's talking about the so-called white man. See? So this man Cain had to be revealed first. You see?
It's part of biblical prophecy.
That's it.
Like I said, then I said it shall be a falling away, and then it being the sins be revealed, the son of perdition. But you go to Second Thessalonians 2 and verse 8, it says, then shall the wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth. So a part of this devil being revealed is the prophets going out on the highways and byways, man. The Isaiah, the 13th chapter, with like the first, second verse, lift you up a banner upon Babylon. That's just what the brother was talking about, the end. This is how we know that we are close to the end. This is how we know we're at the end of this kingdom. Because why? The so-called white man is in rulership, and the Lord is finna get ready to bring him down. But y'all brothers got it. You got it.
You got it.
It's 2 Ezra 6 and verse 27. For evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched.
Yep. How is it being quenched, man? All right? It's by the way of the truth coming out. See? But Esau being exposed as being the devil and the wicked. Because, see, this man's power comes from deception. His power comes from him hiding in the dark and doing things behind the shadows, not thinking that he would be found out. Okay? But the Lord has put the spirit on this man, start with Rabbi Albert Bibbins, to go into the scriptures and to reveal who Esau really is. Okay? So as you see Esau throughout all these different nations, and he's calling himself what, a European, a Russian, okay? Any other kind of nation in America, you see? These are all things, different identities that are set to deceive you and to keep you from knowing who this man truly is. So when the scriptures come out, this is this man's kryptonite, all right?
It's like, if I may, and it's just like Cain. What one thing Cain said, if anyone shall find me, shall slay me. And that's the reason why he tried to hide himself under the banner of secrecy. Trying to hide himself under the banner of, I don't know who Esau is. Obadiah wanted that big, you know, your vocab, that nigga, that big came to pass. You know what I'm saying? Not knowing that it's coming to pass right now, man. This devil being revealed in the kingdom of heaven, Obadiah 1:18 shall be revealed, man. Because even at that, for lack of a better words, you go to it's Lamentations, the fourth chapter, 27th verse. It shows you that Esau must be upon the scene before the kingdom of heaven to come. Second Ezra, the 6th chapter, around the 7th verse, Esau, Edom must be upon the scene before the kingdom of heaven come, man. So who the fingers are pointing at of who are the Edomites today? Because they are not done away with, man. But you got it back, Yeshua.
I got something for you.
Come on.
Oh, this 2 Thessalonians 2 and verse 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition.
That spirit, it said that day shall not come unless there be a falling away first. You know, Israel had to fall first, man. You see? And then it says, read that last part one more time.
It says, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition.
Hey, who's the son of perdition? The so-called fucking white man, man. The man that put a proverb and a byword upon you people, man. You see? And he has got you blinded. What is it? By gospel be hid. It'll be by the God of this world. You see? And who's the God of this world, man? Esau Edom, the so-called white man. He set up these different philosophies, you know, not like the brother spoke in black culture. That's really set up by the so-called white man, man. You see? Because the black culture don't bring shit but fucking death, man. All right? It goes against the scriptures, man. All right? It's contrary against your how about Shem Yahweh Shah, man. When it said, I would despise thy feast days. You see? You know what I mean? You cooking up Thanksgiving, you know, you praying the Jeebus, man. You see? The Lord ain't dealing with that shit, man. Papa Prashad, you got more?
Yeah.
Go ahead, bro.
Who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called the Most High, or that is worshipped, so that
It says he opposes, which means what? That's an adverse spirit. He's not going with the flow. He's going against the grain. You got to do what?
it says, who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called the Most High, or that is worshipped, so that he, as the Most High, sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is the Most High.
That's it. You want to eat on it, brother? Yeah, but hey, that's Esau Edom, man. He's showing himself as if he is the Most High, man. You know, it is what he got the Space Force, all right? You know, hey, even that lie he told about landing on the moon, you see? It's just different shit that this devil show you, man. All right? He trying to be your physician. You know, he basically trying to be your guy. Oh, that Quran, you see? Which is soon to be implemented you know, throughout the four corners of the earth, man. He's trying to be as the Most High, man. You know, he's trying to let you know what your lust is before you even know it, man. You see, this man trying to, you know, equal himself up to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man.
So like if I may say, or the pride of this devil, where he say, who shall bring me down to the ground?
That's it.
You know, where he think that he's on the same level as Yahweh Shemel Shah. That's why the Lord's gonna come back and destroy this nigga kingdom, man.
Hey, that's why nigga got Space Force, man. You see, he really think he can take out the Lord of hosts, man.
What, he making war with the Lamb?
Yep.
With his Space Force. You know? What, he got his technology in the heavens, and he really believed that that's gonna be able to fight, that's gonna stand when Yahweh Shah returns with the host of heavens. You know? But Yahweh Shah has already gotten the victory, man. Well, he's already prevailed. That's it on this.
Get that Job 9.
It's Job 9:24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof, if not where, and who is he?
And that's part of this devil being revealed as well. Because like the brother showed, man, he put himself, you know, he covered his face upon the judges. If you look up King Solomon or King David, you know, something as simple as that, who's gonna pop up? A so-called white man, not a Moabite, not an Elamite, you know, not an Ammonite, you know, damn sure not a Hamite. That's too close to Jake, you know. So it's the so-called white man. So again, that's letting you know who the devil is today, man. You see?
So like if I may say, hey, just like we read in 2nd Ezra, the 6th chapter, that deceit is being quenched in these last days because Yahweh Shemel Shah has sent forth the prophets to expose this nigga, man. Starting with our apostles and elders, starting with Abba Bivens, you know, he's exposing this devil, man. So now those lies, truth is prevailing those lies, man. You know, that's why he ain't got no choice but to just come down with great wrath, man. You know, what you got?
Give me 2nd Ezra 15:8.
It's like he been found out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's like, you know, when a criminal get found out for a lack of bad words, he come into a sense of desperation, man. A sense of desperate times call for desperate measures. And a part of those desperate times and desperate measures, this devil actually pulling out the whole kitchen knife to persecute the nation of Israel. And how are they going to persecute the nation of Israel? By the way of a famine, by the way of a mechanical beast, by the way of sedition among men. And all these things is brewing up upon the planet Earth. You got it, Yeshua.
Right, go ahead.
This 2nd Ezra 15 and verse 1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith Yahweh Shemel Shah.
So first and foremost, like we often say, man, we ain't coming out the crack of our dawn to give you this, man. These are the words of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man. All right, what it said, the words of prophecy, man. All right, meaning to say before what's about to happen to this place. Go ahead, huh?
And cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. Fear not the imaginations against thee, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee.
Meaning we're not worried about what you niggas believe, man. All right, we're not worried about the philosophies and shit you trying to bring up here, you know, to basically come against this word, man. But thinking that's gonna stop prophecy or something. No, man. You got it, huh?
For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness.
So if you don't believe, you're gonna die in your unfaithfulness, man. All right, if you too busy with your head up Esau ass, man, you gonna die with it, man. You got it, bro.
Behold, saith Yahweh Shemel Shah, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction.
And that's what we are here to do, to let you know, through the spirit of power, Yahweh Shemel Shah, the Lord said he's gonna bring great plagues upon the world, man. All right, read that again.
Behold, saith Yahweh Shemel Shah, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction.
Sword, famine, death, and destruction, man. That's what's to come for this place, man. All right, evils and only evils, man. You got it, bro.
For wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled.
You got it, man.
Therefore, saith Yahweh Shemel Shah, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness.
And what's the tongue of the Lord? The prophets, man. You see, the prophets are upon the scene now. Going back into this nigga being revealed. That's what the prophets are here to do, to reveal that wicked man, man. All right, and tell you his judgment, and the judgment of those that are joined unto him, man. You got it, bro.
If I can say real quick, you know, the prophets are out, like the brother said, but There's gonna come up a point in time in which the prophets are not gonna be seen.
That's it.
And you see these devils set on different degrees as far as like misinformation, disinformation. That's all the word being dried up, man. All right, the waters are being dried up. So as they take the word off the internet, that's the Lord taking the prophets out of the streets, pretty much, right? So what's gonna come after that? Straight judgment. You see?
That's it, bro.
So that's why it's important for you Israelites to really hearken right now. This is the time for you to really fear the Lord, man. Because if not, then the Lord's gonna sit there and swore and you're gonna be overthrown. You see? So a lot of you niggas, you just don't fear, man. You just don't fear. So guess what? The Lord got to punish you for.
Got some real quick, just the bag of the prophets coming out. This Jeremiah 1 and verse 10. See, I have this day set thee over the nations and over the kingdoms to root out and to pour down and to destroy and to throw down, to build and to plant. You got it.
Yeah, read it one more time.
Come on, Jeremiah 1 and 10. See, I have this day set thee over the nations and over the kingdoms.
Yeah, see, because we have jurisdiction over the nation. And why is that? Because when you go to Ecclesiastes 8 and 4, what does it say? Where the word of a king is, there is power.
That's it.
And we know the Most High's jurisdiction, his decree is over everything that is in existence. So when you come out and speak to you, the words of Yahweh Shemashah, you can rest assured that these words are going to come to pass. That's what gives us authority over all these nations. You got it, huh?
Come on, it says to root out and to pour down.
You want to be rooting out, man. Wickedness. See? You got it.
And to pour down, and to destroy, and to throw down, to build, and to plant.
Yeah, and we're pulling down what strongholds? We're pulling down deception. What is that? Is that 1 Corinthians?
Yeah.
We had to pull down the strongholds, a rough paraphrase. But yeah, Esau's lies are being pulled down by the way of the word. This word alone, through the spirit of power, Yahweh Shemashah, is overcoming the so-called white man. All right? That's why when you read Revelation, the 12th chapter, read Revelation 12th chapter, it says they overcame him by the word, by the yes, when you go to Revelation 12 and verse 11, it says, and they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony, and they loved not their lives unto death, showing that this word alone is going to overthrow the so-called white man.
So like it.
Yep.
See, this nigga loved his life, man. On a Saturday night, just banging your music. He loved his life, man. The blood, Yahweh Shai didn't cover him because he already received his corruptible crown, man. And it's a jigaboo right next to him that was hucking the horn to give him props, man. Can't wait till the Lord smite these niggas, man. You got it, niggas.
I'm gonna fuck the niggas up, man. But anyway, yeah, niggas like they gonna die. Anyway, the word alone, man, is gonna overcome Esau. You see? We're prompting Yahweh by Shemashah to come back. And the scripture said in Joel the 2nd chapter, whosoever shall call on the name of the Lord shall be saved. This is Esau's whole fear. But when you go to Revelation 11th chapter, it says, and after 3 days and a half, it's 350 years from 1619 to 1969, the spirit of life entered into him, man. And we stood upon our feet. That's us coming back to our heritage, calling the name of Yahweh by Shemashah, and that led to what? Great fear. What's going to happen after that? That's going to be a deliverance, all right? Yahweh Shah is going to come back and say, come up hither. And we're going to be lifted up and changed, man. This is what Esau fears. See?
That's it.
But that's what these niggas don't get.
So like if you go into that word fear actually goes back into phobios, which actually goes back into phobia, which is something that you are extremely afraid of, man. Revelation 11 chapter, great fear fell upon them that saw them. So Esau is actually afraid because this is something that he can't fight carnally. This is something that he can't. The only thing he can do is demonize it and come down having great wrath, which shows you that we got the truth, man. We get persecuted for righteousness' sake. We're not getting persecuted for being a dope boy, being persecuted for being a nigga. No, we're being persecuted for preaching the Bible, man. And that's a lovely light to be in. You got it, Yeshai.
I got something.
Come on, man.
Thank you. This Wisdom of Solomon 12 and verse 9. Not that thou wast unable to bring the ungodly under the hand of the righteous in battle, or to destroy them at once with cruel beasts, or with one rough word.
Yeah, so when you go into that, it's like when you go into that, Lord is saying like he can use many ways. He can destroy you in many different ways, man. But what he chose, the word, you got it up.
It says, but executing thy judgments upon them by little and little, thou gavest them place of repentance, not being ignorant that they were a naughty generation, and that their malice was bred in them, and that their cogitation would never be changed.
Is it? It's
Hey,
like if I mean,
Hey, he said he was gonna bring judgment little by little. Hey, that's what Yahweh Shema Shah did in ancient Egypt, man. When he brought those plagues upon them, man. And he's gonna do these same works in these last days. Hey, we just read the plagues that Yahweh Shema Shah has sent forth. You know, that's that little by little. You got the famine, you got the teeth of wild beasts, you know, and ultimately it's gonna be the perfection of it is gonna be those thermonuclear missiles pelting this place. It's a lot.
If I may add, there's gradualism, like you said, little by little, because the famine, it don't just happen just on the fly. It's a build up into it. You get articles about, yeah, it's a lack of bread, it's a lack of corn, it's a lack of greens, and it's gonna be a point when it's a lack of everything, man. Yahweh Shema Shah is slowly but surely knocking this place down. Y'all brothers gotta go.
Man, that's Esau Edom biggest fear. See, a nigga think conjuring up guns, you know, going the, you know, carnal way out is gonna scatter the devil. But it's actually the words of Yahweh Shema Shah, man. Like the scripture said, where the word of king is, there is power, man. You see? And here it is, like the brother going into it, and the Lord has his men out here, the prophets, upon the scene, and shit moving, man. Things are happening, man. You see? You got it.
Go in the book of Isaiah, chapter 55 and verse 10. For as the rain cometh down, and the snow from heaven, and returneth not thither, but watereth the earth, and make it bring forth the bud, that it may give seed to the sower and bread to the eater. So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it.
That's it, man. You see? The Lord said his word is not going to return unto him void. So the Lord said a famine is coming to America, a.k.a. Babylon the Great. It's going to happen, man. The Lord said this bitch going to be destroyed by thermonuclear missiles, man. It's going to happen, man. And again, we're seeing it happen. Shit, hey, the pot is boiling right now, man. You see? Yeah, hey, what you got? Wars and rumors of wars. All right? You got Russia, you know, building these nukes. You know, these different nations. Hey, they got nukes pointed at this place right now, man. And you people are totally ignorant of it, man. You see? And it's all, things are just moving right into the words of Yahweh Shema Shah, as he said he would, man. You see?
Yeah, let me get some. The book of Amos, chapter 3 and verse 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid?
That's it. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid, man? That's plain and simple. You see? And we're blowing that trumpet right now, man. Here it is. We're telling you these things, these terrible things, these evils, and only evils to come upon this place, man. And like the scripture said, should you not be afraid? You see? You got it, bro.
Yep. Shall there be evil in the city, and the Lord have not done it?
Yeah, when a nigga get put out, man, when he get his fucking lights put out, man, that the Lord, is that not, you know, the will of Yahweh Shema Shah? You see? You got it.
Like I said, like I got some real
Bring
quick.
it
That's
out,
the
bro.
will of the Lord. Isaiah 45 and verse 7.
That's it.
I form the light
That's
and
it.
create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things.
Yeah, Yahweh Shema Shah is in control, man.
That's it, bro.
Matter of fact, Bible Shah, what is that, 32, Deuteronomy 32 and 29. Yep, God. You know, the Lord is in control of all things, man. You see? He said he formed the light, he formed the darkness, man. You see? Yahweh Shema Shah is pulling the strings, man. You see? So when you see little JoJo get his ass knocked off, that's the Lord, man. You got it, bro.
The book of Deuteronomy 32 and 39. See, now that I, even I am he, and there is no God with me.
Oh, Salaki, you got this saying in the midst of Israel, I'm him. But the Lord said what? See, now that I am he.
Yeah.
Lord, really him? That's him, man.
We're saying it's like, bitch, I'm here, quit playing.
Yeah, that's it, huh? You know? That's your whole about Shem Yahweh Shah,
That's
man.
it, bro, that's it.
You got it, bro.
It says, I kill and I make alive.
That's it.
I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand.
And that's why the scriptures tell you it's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the Lord, man.
That's it,
Because
bro.
can't nobody deliver you out of the hands of the Lord, man. You see? He said, well, he killed and he make alive, man. You see? He wounded, he healed, man. All power is given unto Yahweh Shah, man.
That's it.
got more on that out?
He says here, "For I lift up my hand in heaven and say I live forever."
Oh,
you
God.
pretty much like you got it.
Nah, you got to bring it out, bro.
I mean, pretty much like the brother going into, man, like the Lord is in control of all things. Like, this is a mystery that's been hidden from the mass of these people. That's why they walk around doing what they're doing. They don't know the Most High controls their destiny, where they live or die. You see? So the Most High got what do we call it, man?
Omnipotent.
Nah, but he got a mass of people that's walking around doing their own thing as they think, but not knowing that they're being led into the destruction.
Yeah, because everything predestinated.
Yeah, it's predestined.
You know?
Right.
I got some real quick, just going back to the fear of the Lord. Sirach 1 in verse 8, it says, "There is one wise and greatly to be feared. The Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua, sitting upon his throne."
Yep. One wise and greatly to be feared, man. Why? Because the Lord can put your ass to death, man. Everybody think that the Most High is just one-sided. You know, he's good all the time. What these niggas saying in the Christian church? All right, my God is good all the time, not my Jesus. You know what I'm saying? But when you come to the council of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua, you understand the Most High is the perfect balance. All right, he does evil and he does good. So if you don't do good according to his will, guess what? You got waiting for you, man. Nothing but death and destruction.
If I may add, because again, like I said, the Christian church, they don't really introduce you into Yahushua. They introduce you to Jesus, man. And JC is the one that you can do as thou wilt in YOLO and everything gonna be fine.
Don't make you what?
Come as you are, but you're gonna end up being destroyed. But Yahushua, when he come with a sense of discipline. Get right or you gonna die. That's how Yahushua come, and that will move a certain fear, even Noah. What was one of the biggest inspirations of Noah? In Hebrews the 11th chapter, he was moved by fear, man. The fear of Yahushua will make your ass move. To battle yourself, man. You got it, Yeshua.
That's why you niggas are fucked up now, because like we both going into, you niggas follow after JC, man. You got under this nigga, you got so-called free will. You know, you think as if you're gonna live, you know, a long, lavish life. A nigga may think he gonna make it, you know, he may be 20 right now. He think he gonna make it to 32 years old. He's seeing far ahead, man. But you got that, bring that out real quick. Because no man knoweth his fucking time, man. And that's the fear. But you know that's the understanding with knowing Yahushua, man. You see, you got it, bro.
It's Ecclesiastes 9 and verse 12. For man also Ecclesiastes 9 and verse 12. For man also knoweth not his time, as the fishes that are taken in an evil net, and as the birds that are caught in the snare, so are the sons of man snared in an evil time when it falleth suddenly upon them.
Yeah, hey, even consider, hey, Esau Edom, man. You see, he got a certain time to, you know, where he can't go past, man. You see, that he's gonna be brought down, man. All the way, you know, going down the line to you fucking wicked ass niggas that follow after him, man. You see, and the Lord compared you unto the beast. What said, look at the beast and they shall teach thee. You see, hey, when you going fishing, that fish don't know he gonna get caught that day, man. All right, or even like a lion hunting, you know, a gazelle, water, you know. He don't know this might be his last day, man. Yeah. You see?
Yeah, it's like that moves fear.
Yeah,
because now you're gonna move in a certain way. You're not gonna move as reckless as these other people, man. Yep. Got something real quick to back you up. Because spirit, that's one of the best things you can have. This Sirach 1 and verse 12. The fear of the Lord, it's like Sirach 1 and verse 13. It's verse 14, so like it says, to fear the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and it was created with the faithful in the womb. You got it.
It was created with the faithful in the womb, man. You see? But the main point said, well, it's the beginning of wisdom, like the brother said. When you got the fear of the Lord, you're gonna have those instincts, man. You see? Not to move a certain way. Knowing you can't do this, the Lord is gonna fuck you up. You see? But as for you people, you don't have that. You lack fear, man. All right? Which gonna cause death to approach you, man.
I got some real slack.
Yeah, this is back
out, bro.
Yeah. Ecclesiastes 1 and verse 21. The fear of the Lord driveth away sin.
Woo!
And where it is present, it turneth away wrath.
That's it.
Right? That's the key to salvation, man, to fear the Lord. So if you fear the Lord, guess what? It's going to put you in a straight path. You're not going to go too far to the left or too far to the right, man. Because what? You fear the judgment of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua for going against him. You see? As the scripture say, what? Think about the wrath that should be at the end. You know what I'm saying? When the Lord should hide his face, roughly paraphrase. So yeah, we have been instilled with that fear from the, from the beginning. Lord will, we continue, man. All right.
I got some real quick Salaki. This is the book of Sirach, 34, and I'm gonna start at verse 13. Sirach 34 and 13. The spirit of those that fear the Lord shall live, for their hope is in Him that saveth them. Y'all got it.
And that's the spirit, man. Matter of fact, you'll read that one more time.
Sirach 34 and verse 13. The spirit of those that fear the Lord shall live.
And like his brother was saying, man, because you got to fear the Lord. You're not going to go too far to the left, or, you know what I mean, too far to the right, man. You're going to stay in that straight path, man. You see? You got it, bro.
It says, for their hope is in Him that saveth them.
That's it. And that's what our hope, man. We're not prisoners of hope. You see? Our hope is in Yahweh Shah ultimately, man. You see? Therefore, hey, that's why we fear Him, man. We cast all our burdens upon Yahweh Shah, man.
That's it, bro. A little bit more. It says, whoso feareth the Lord shall not fear nor be afraid, for He is his hope.
That's it. Hey, ultimately, you fear the Lord, you have that confidence, man. Hey, you even considering Esau, when it says, fear not him that can kill the body, but you got that? Yeah, bring that out, bro.
It's spirit.
You know?
So like if I may, it says fear him because He is. And that's the Heavenly Father, you know what I'm saying? That's His name. He is our hope. Yahweh Ba'al Shah is our hope. We pray and hope that it was predestined for us to be delivered from the situations that we're going through and that we're going to continue to go through. Even the trials ahead, man. That's why fear, one of the best decisions that you can do is fear Yahweh Ba'al Shah, because it will go well with you in the last. You got to know what?
It's Matthew 10 and verse 28. And fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul.
Hey, and that's the confidence of fearing Yahweh Shah, man. You see, we don't fear this fucking devil, man, because we have the understanding that he can't do nothing without the power of Yahweh Shah, man. You see? You got it, bro.
It says, but are not able to kill the soul, but rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell.
And then, see, the thing is, the problem is you niggas, you got it backwards. You see? You don't fear the Lord, but you fear Esau Edom. You're a rap nigga, man. You know what I mean? He stay talking about adultery, you know, murder, you know. But he'll tell you, spirit, but he'll tell you, hey, when the cops come, they flee or whatever, man. You see? They got it fucking backwards, man. You see? It's all because they don't have the confidence of Yahweh Ba'al Shah, man. You see? But up here, we fear the Lord, man. Fuck Esau, man. You see? We up here, we telling that devil, come on, bring it on. You see? Right, Revelation 12 and 12, rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. But it says what? Woe unto the inhabitants of the sea and of the earth. That's a separation, man. You see? Up here, we rejoicing because we know that's prophecy. In order for this devil to come, man, hey, the kingdom will come, man. You see? We won't hit him come. We telling you, man, do what the fuck you gotta do, man. You see? But as for you niggas that sleep and that's blind, you ain't ready for that, man. You want America to keep going on. You see those vain thoughts? You see?
And it's like if I may, you pull out that precept, them like a fish that is taken of an evil net, and not knowing this your last day. That's how these niggas are coming. They not knowing that the next day, look, Pookie gonna get shot down at the mall.
Yeah, I guess.
Come on.
Yep, the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5, verse 1. It says, then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him and made no account of his labors. Just going into what the author was saying, you know, we stand out here in great boldness. Do what? To fear the Lord. As I said, man, it's a strong confidence. Because what we understand that Yahweh Ba'al Shah is controlling everything, man, including Esau, which allows us to go out and speak these things. I mean, you get anybody else, man, all these other different black movements and shit, Esau always infiltrated that, man. You know what I'm saying? And corrupted. But through this, we know this is pure, man. We know this is through the spirit of power, Yahweh Ba'al Shah. All right? Because his words are faithful and true. So as long as we speak this man's downfall, we can fear Yahweh Ba'al Shah, the Lord's going to fulfill what he said. If he said what he is not a man, he should lie. Okay? Now that's why we out here, man.
Like, if I may, this the one thing that Esau can't stop. You know? He make it, you know what I mean? He can raid a Black Panther party or some shit. You know? He can stop that. But the words of Yahweh Ba'al Shah, he can't stop it. That's what make this devil so fucking afraid, man. You see? That's why he got to come down on the prophets, man. But what the Lord said, hey, touch not my anointing,
Do
you
my
know,
prophets no
do
harm.
my prophets no harm,
I
man.
got something for you.
You got it, bro. Bring it out.
It's the
huh?
book of Revelations 11, and I'm going to start at verse 10. And they that dwell upon the earth shall rejoice. Matter of fact, let me start at verse 9. So like it. This is Revelation 11 and 9. It says, and they of the people, and kindreds, and tongues, and nations shall see their dead bodies 3 days and a half, and shall not suffer their dead bodies to be put in graves. And they that dwell upon the earth shall rejoice over them. So basically us being in lower state, us being in that black culture spirit, they're going to rejoice over us because we don't know what the fuck going on. It says, and make merry and shall send gifts one to another. What's those gifts they were sending? Us. Literally, man. As a gift, they'll send you 45 niggas, man. So now you can stop your cotton picking empire now.
What is it? Pressure make the wise man mad.
Is it, bro?
Destroy the hearts.
Is it?
You know? You got it out.
Con. It says, continuing on, it says, because these two prophets tormented them that dwell on the earth, and after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from the Most High entered unto them, and they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them which saw them. You got it. Huh?
Yeah, they go to what Ezekiel the 37th chapter, man. Those dry bones come to life because we was what? We was dead. Meaning that what we lost our heritage pursuant to what Jeremiah 17:4, man. We were discontinued from our heritage. So when you look around at Esau's establishment, everything was sitting around us being drawn away from the How about Shimon Shah. These devils spent what? Trillions of dollars, man, with misinformation, you know, all this off-ass education, just to keep us from the How about Shimon Shah. So to see us come to life in a time like this, man, when this man's about to establish his new world order, it's frightening to him. You see? So this is going to lead to Esau's downfall. Y'all got it.
And that's why they firm it, because we're not sending the message of everything is going to be okay. And everything is going to be, no, man, we sending the message of all hell is going to break loose, and this is the end of this society. Everything going to be okay for the nation of Israel, the elect of the nation of Israel, but for the rest of them, hey, all hell is literally finna break loose. People are finna get ready to see why this land that we dwell in is called the valley of the shadow of death, man. Once you go outside and some people die because the pollution of the air, some people die because they got poisoned by the food, some people die because they got the Jabberwocky. One day you want to wake up and the death toll is going to be in the thousands. And that's all going to be the spirit and power of Yahweh Shah making his name manifest upon the planet Earth. You got to say something?
Yeah. Add on to your point. Like what they talk about right now, man, in the, not the mainstream media, but throughout alternate outlets of news, man. They talking about what? Power outlets. Okay, they talking about the power going out due to you know, cyber attacks and whatnot. So what's that gonna produce, man? Mass hysteria. Okay? You're gonna have people lose their fucking minds of power. You can't have a nigga go without Instagram or TikTok for 2 fucking hours, man, before they lose their mind. So how much more when everything goes out? You can't go and get no food for your children, man. You know what I'm saying? The water, you can't get no fucking water. You see? So that's gonna produce a terror that's gonna pretty much kickstart all the chaos in America.
Yep. Hey, then the bank's gonna fail.
Yep,
because how you gonna get your direct deposit out the internet? You know what I'm saying? There might be a time when these devils might slide in that sea hill. Because the times that we're coming is the times like never before, man.
That's why I have.
You know, again, because like the brother just mentioned, they can't handle themselves. They can't even control themselves without being on Instagram or Facebook for 2 hours, man. To check their posts to see how many likes they got, not knowing that those likes are going to be taken away. And those likes are really vain, man.
Yeah, Shalari, if I may say,
Come on.
A nigga main goal in life is to get a blue check on Instagram or some shit. You know what
Make
I mean?
it viral.
Yeah.
To be viral for what? For wickedness? You got
Father, yeah, spirit, bro.
y'all got it.
Not knowing, hey man, that the Lord is really finna set these death angels upon you. Really, they're here now. You know, just at a lower scale, man. Matter of fact, get that Ezekiel, bro.
This is Ezekiel 7 and verse 4. And mine eye shall not spare thee, neither will I have pity. But I will recompense thy ways upon thee, and thine abominations shall be in the midst of thee.
When he said, I will not spare thee, neither do ye have pity, because you gotta learn, hey, the Lord is not a respecter of persons. All right? You don't hearken unto Yahweh Shem Shah, the man he's put before you, he gonna put your ass to death, man. All right?
and ye shall know that I am Yahweh Shema Shai.
Hey, yeah, because you're going to know the Lord as we know him, man. You see, he's a fearful power, man. All right? Well, a demon-like power. You see, the Lord is finna reveal himself to you people, man, who refuse to seek him early, man. You got it, huh?
Thus saith Yahweh Shema Shai power, and evil and only evil, behold, is come.
Yep, evils and only evil, behold, is come. Hey, that word, behold, which goes into the look, man. You see? And we're seeing that, man. All right? We're seeing the signs happening. We're seeing the prophecies happening, man. You know? Hey, read that one more time, huh?
Thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai power, and evil and only evil, behold, is come.
That's what's to come to Babylon the Great, man. Because this place promotes nothing but fucking wickedness, man.
Is it?
You see? Nothing good is gonna come out of this place, man. You kind of know.
And end is come, the end is come, it watcheth for thee, behold, it is come.
Yeah, the end is come. It watches for thee, man. All right? And behold, it is come. Look, it's coming. The end is coming. Well, Habakkuk 2:3. All right, though the vision tear, surely it will not tear, man. Shit is happening, man. Hey, Yahweh Shai warned us of these things at, what is that, Matthew 24,
chapter.
you know, the 24th chapter, starting with the 3rd verse on down, man. Yahweh Shai warned us of these things, man.
Hey, Salaki, if I may, because what all the prophets, what they was looking towards, they was looking towards the end.
Yep.
The end of the us being in captivity and the beginning of us ruling, man. That's what the end is really talking about. It's not talking about the end of the world. The whole planet gonna blow up in. That's it. If Esau ain't having no, the end of the world is talking about the end of this current kingdom, man. And Yahweh Shema Shai is gonna set up a kingdom of righteousness where the prophets and the elect is gonna rule, man.
Hey, that spirit. Isaiah 32:1. When a king shall reign
Reign
in righteousness, and
and
princes shall rule in judgment.
That's it, bro.
That's what's to come to the planet of the
That's
earth,
it, bro.
man.
That's
All
it.
right? You looking at your next rulers up here, whether you can believe it or not, man. As we read earlier, all the unfaithfulness is gonna die in their unfaithfulness, man.
Hey, Salaki, we're gonna show these niggas how to rule.
Oh, that's it.
We ain't gonna have
That's
no
it, bro.
adultery. We ain't gonna have niggas force feeding niggas pork and things like that. No, we're gonna rule in righteousness, man. Yeah, and that's why the grass is actually gonna be greener on the other side. Because everybody's gonna benefit with having the nation of Israel in the rulership seat, man. Baba Bashai got some real quick to bag you up. This is the book of Romans, the 8th chapter. This Romans 8, and I'm gonna jump down, Salaki. This is the book of Romans 8 in verse 19. For the earnest expectation of the creature wailed for the manifestation of the sons of the Most High.
That's it.
You got it, Shai.
That's what we're doing, man. Hey, what it says? Read that one more time.
Romans 8 and verse 19. From the earnest expectation of the creature waileth for the manifestation of the sons of the Most High.
Hey, and that word creature deal with that word creation, man. Hey, you gotta even consider all the beasts of mourning, man. You see, hey, when we went to the zoo a couple of weeks ago, you could just see the animals' countenance, man. It was mourning, man. You see, you had the lion crying out. You know, they waiting for the sons of the Most High to rule, man. All right, be put back on top, man. The hell, the earth this morning, man. Hey, just walk outside in the middle of the street and look at the cracks in the road, man. You see, that shows you that the earth is mourning, man. Everybody is mourning, but this devil is in rulership, man. You see, nobody's happy with this jackass on top, man.
So like if I may say, it's the valley of the shadow of death.
That's it.
Everything here, it promotes death, man.
That's it, bro.
That's why this is a temporal kingdom. But when our Lord Yahweh Shai comes back and claims his throne, there's going to be an everlasting kingdom because righteousness is going to be flourishing through the planet Earth.
Yeah.
The law, statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Shema Shai is going to be pushed forth. You see how Esau, he got his goddamn laws and legislations and shit being pushed forth. Hey, it's going to be the same thing with the kingdom, man. But the Lord's, his laws, statutes are going to be pushed forth. And all you other nations, you're going to be subject to the Israelites, man.
It,
Whether
bro.
you motherfuckers want to believe it or not, man.
It's like,
What you got?
if I may, it's wisdom side of the first chapter. It says righteousness is immortal. So once we get into rulership, we're going to have an everlasting rulership because it's not going to be no reason to take us off the throne. Because we're doing all the things that we need to do for the lack of better words. We're going to do all the things that's going to be pleasing in the eyes of Yahweh Shema Shai. So it's not going to be no need for the Babylonians to rise back up and push Israel out of power. No. It's set in stone for Israel to rule forever. You know?
Yeah, I got something real quick.
Come on now.
Just back out look, cause like pretty much when you see a nigga complain every day, like getting up in the morning, going to work, you know, his baby mama tripping, you know, he can't control his fucking children. He really asking for your how about Shema Shah rule, man. You know what I'm saying? He's asking for the righteous rule to be set back up. Okay? Because when we set back up, you're not gonna have people mourning. Okay, they're gonna be in a people state by what? By keeping the laws. Let me get this real quick. Proverbs 29, verse 2. When the righteous are in authority, which are who? The elect, Yahweh Shah, the people rejoice. Why are they gonna rejoice? Because the laws are gonna be instituted. You see? It says, but when the wicked bear rule, as they are now with Esau Edom, the people mourn. Is it? Okay, so the people are mourning right now, but they don't really understand that what we're doing right now is for the benefit of the whole earth. Okay? Now I want to go to Wisdom of Solomon 6, in verse 24. It says, but the multitude of the wise is the welfare of the world. You see? And a wise king is the upholding of the people.
Hey, so I can read that again, huh?
Yep. Wisdom of Solomon 6 and 24. But the multitude of the wise is the welfare of the world.
So it says the multitude of the wise is the welfare of the world. So the righteous being in rulership will actually benefit everything on the earth, man. It will actually benefit unto life, even down to the plants and the bacteria and the molecules. They're going to even be rejoicing in a sense once we get into rulership, man. You got to know what?
It says, and a wise king is the upholding of the people.
Yes, a wise king is the upholding of the people, because the kingdom of heaven is going to be upheld in righteousness, and everybody is going to benefit from it, man. Even these other nations, because your fruit, the things that Lord bless you with, is going to actually be exalted. You know, you got a land of frankincense. You got a land that dwell with certain berries or certain ornaments or certain perfumes that the Israelites want the Lord. He's going to make those things to grow if you follow after his ways, man. You got to know what?
Verse 25. It says, receive therefore instructions through my words.
And that's right, because again, it's going to be a point when those instructions are going to be embedded in our inward parts. It starts now, though. Read that again.
Yep. Receive therefore instructions through thy words, and it shall do you good.
And it shall do you good. So you receiving the instructions of life and receiving these words is actually going to be good unto you, man. It's going to be good unto rulership. That's why it says what it is, Proverbs, the 4th chapter. My son, attend to understanding. You know, get these. I give you good doctrine. You know, hear ye the instructions of a father. All these things actually matter. It ain't like the Lord said these things just to be deep, or said these things just to be cool and make it sound bad. No, he said these things because actually it's going to help you later on in life, man. You know, you got to do, bro. You got something?
It's going to benefit you, man. Like the brother said. Matter of fact, it's defiled under the inhabitants thereof.
God, the book of Isaiah, chapter 24 and verse 4, it says, the earth mourneth and fadeth away, the world languisheth and fadeth away.
Yep, hey, the earth mourneth and fadeth away. You know, hey, again, the earth is mourning, man. You see, because of who? Esau Edom, man. Matter of fact, you continue out.
Yep. It says, the hardy people of the earth do languish. The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws and changed the ordinance and broken the everlasting covenant.
Yeah, Esau Edom, man. You know, basically, like, he got his own laws and shit set up, man. He don't go according to the scriptures of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah, man. You see how, you know, the land, you gotta have a land Sabbath, you know. He don't go according to that, man. You see, he gotta wear everything fucking out, man. You know, that everything he put his fucking filthy hands upon, he destroys it, man. You see? But the Lord is getting ready to set up one who is profitable, man.
Yep. Verse 6. It says, therefore have the curse devoured the earth, and they that dwell therein are desolate.
That's it, man. You see? The curse has devoured the earth, man. Ultimately, hey, Esau Edom, he's a fucking curse himself, man. Matter of fact, hey, give me some right 10 and 10. That position.
So like, real quick, just to back you up, because that's why the earth is not bearing its fruit for this though. This Genesis, it's the book of Genesis 4, and I'm going to start at verse 12. It says, when thou tillest the ground, it should not henceforth yield unto thee her strength. A fugitive and a vagabond shall not be in the earth. And just the point you was making earlier about the land sap, because the land sap is actually kept for a reason. You work the land for 6 years, and the 7th year you make it rest. Because if you keep on working on that land, you're not gonna bear that same fruit that you did the first year did it. So like the brother just made, this devil, he's actually wearing everybody out, down to the saints of Israel, all the way down to the grass and the leaves, man. Everybody is suffering under the hand of the so-called white man.
Hey, something as simple as it's concrete. You know, that wears out the saint, right? You see, everything about Esau Edom is as death, man. What you got, bro?
It's all right. 10 and verse 10. The physician cutteth off a long disease, and he that is a king today, he that is today a king, tomorrow shall die.
Hey, Esau Edom, who's that physician? Hey, that's Yahweh Shai, man. You see, and that's what we're doing. We're crying out for Yahweh Shai, man. All right, but that's for 2/3 of our people. They ain't crying out. They all right, man. Hey, matter of fact, go to verse. I believe that's verse 1.
Yeah.
Oh, this Sirach 10 and verse 1. A wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered. As the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers, and what manner of man the ruler of the city is.
The people, as the judges, so is the people, man. See, just like Esau is he's as death, like we brought out John 8:44. Hey, it goes down to you niggas. It goes on down, man. It's an order with it, man. You see, and you niggas are as death, man. You see, you actually okay with pork in your neighborhood. You know, niggas satisfied with Kool-Aid and Roman noodles and shit. You know, there's certain shit that Esau throw out there, you be satisfied with it, man.
LGBT.
Oh yeah, that's beautiful.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Adultery.
Gang coach.
Yeah.
NBA young boy. Drill music. You go all day long with that shit. You gotta do it. You gotta do it.
Et cetera, man.
Yeah.
You see? Basically, you know, you niggas, it's deaf culture that you niggas are comfortable with, man. All right? And it's all because of the man that is set up above you, man. And you follow after him. You got more on that?
Yeah, 3.
It says, such are all they that dwell therein. An unwise king destroyeth his people, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited.
Yeah, man. Hey, unwise king destroys his people. Hey, that's Esau Edom again, man. All right? He destroys his people, man. You see, again, like brother naming all these things, man, it comes up against Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man. Which ultimately, it leads you people to death, man. You see, and you people have became comfortable with that shit, man.
And who can you blame for it? Because it's always a source unto it. It's always a source of that wickedness. It's a source of the evil. And then in that trail, like I say, all roads lead to Rome. The roads always lead to the Edomites, man. Come on, man.
The book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2, and I'll start at verse 23.
Yeah.
For the Most High created man to be immortal. He's talking about Adam and the sons of God, right? And made him to be in the image of his own eternity. It says, nevertheless, through the envy of the devil came death into the world, and they that do hold of his side defied it. There's some pretty much that's going going back to the garden, man. You know what I'm saying? The serpent, which one that serpent, the spirit of the serpent, is ultimately the spirit of Esau. Okay? So what did he preach Eve back then, all right? Take on this fruit, this philosophy, you know, it'll make you wise. And that led to rebellion against Yahweh by Shai, which produced what, man? Sin. Even though that sin equals what? Death. See?
Oh yeah, that's
death.
What thou shalt not surely die.
Yeah.
That's the doctrine. You know, he pushed upon you.
And it's like he knew who to come to, too.
Yeah,
He came into the woman. Because for lack of better words, read that again we just read.
Yeah, Wisdom of Solomon 2:24. Nevertheless, through envy of the devil.
Through envy of the devil.
Yeah.
Because Esau, he know was ahead for the nation of Israel, so he's going to try to do everything to make it from stop happening. He knew he going into slavery, man. He knew all hell is going to break loose. He know that we are at the end of his time. So he's going to try to throw the whole kitchen sink, but try to not let prophecy be fulfilled, but prophecy will be fulfilled regardless, man. You got it, bro.
It says, nevertheless, through envy of the devil came death into the world, and they that do hold of his side do find it.
That's it, bro, because whoever be on the side of Esau, whoever is joined unto him shall have the same judgment as him, shall receive the same, the same spirit the same thoughts of death, man. Because again, like the brother mentioned earlier about black culture. Black culture is nothing but the product of Esau, man. That's why when you see niggas, it's a whole bunch of Lil Uzi verse. It's a whole bunch of versions of Gucci Man. Because what Esau do, he give you the version of it. And these niggas, they make it 2.0 and 3.0, man. You got it though, Walk.
Yeah, that's it on that.
Yeah, we're on that. Matter of fact, you see that William Solomon too? Jump at verse 1. Just going back into the end of Esau's kingdom. Because he knows that all hell is finna break loose. He knows that we are at the end of his rulership, and he's finna do any and everything to try to stop prophecy from being fulfilled. Yeah, start at verse 1.
Wisdom of Solomon chapter 2 and verse 1, for the ungodly said, reason with themselves.
Now, who is that ungodly right there? The ungodly that's reasoning with themselves is these different higher-ups, these elites. The Bilderberg meetings, the G7 summits. When they come together, they don't come together just for, let's just talk about the basketball game. No, they come together to see what's the next move they're going to make to try to cast down the nation of Israel. Read that again. Huh?
For the ungodly said, reason with themselves, but not aright. Our life is short and tedious, and in the death of a man there is no remedy.
That's it, because they know that they're at the tail end of their kingdom, man. You got it?
He says, neither was there any man known to have returned from the grave.
You got it? Come on.
For we are born in all adventure, and we shall be hereafter as though we had never been.
Because Esau know his judgment ahead. He know about Obadiah 1 and 18. Come on.
He says, for the breath in our nostrils is as smoke.
Is as smoke, because a smoke is a vapor. Like that. You see it coming out, and all of a sudden it go up and you don't see it no more. That's how Esau's kingdom is going to be in the kingdom of heaven. Because in the kingdom of heaven, it's not like we're going to say, remember Kobe dropped, Jordan dropped, Larry Bird and Jordan, that was a bad rivalry. Let's see that. No, man. In the kingdom of heaven, all the things of this world, the former things, is going to be passed away. Come on.
It says, for the breath in our nostrils is as a smoke and a little spark in the movement of our heart, which being extinguished, our body shall be turned into ashes, and our spirit shall vanish as a soft air.
It says their body shall be turned into ashes. Obadiah 1 and 18. The house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph shall be a flame, and the house of Esau shall be his what? Stubble. And that's the time that we're coming into. And that's why this guy, he's fearing, he's shedding his drawers, because he knows the judgment that's ahead of him, man. You got it back, Shia.
That's the spirit, man. And that's why, hey, he gonna come down upon the prophets, man. All right, he gonna test that theory, man.
That's it.
I believe that is in that Wisdom of Solomon 2, where he tests that theory, you know, to see if the Lord basically won't stand up for us. Cause this a bold ass nigga, man. You got it, man. Get that.
This Revelations 12 and verse 17. And the dragon was wroth with the woman and went to make war with the remnant of her seed.
And that's who he made the word about. All right, the remnant. Okay, the elect of Israel, man. All right, the ones who's pushing the truth.
23, motherfuckers. 23.
All right, bro. Yeah, man, because like I say, he ain't worried about him.
Yeah.
A drunk motherfucker. Now he can speak English, man. Esau not worried about him, man. This guy, he's gonna go down the street, and later on, he might end up in a drunk car crash accident, whatever, man. You know, these higher ups, they like, let him go by this way, man. They might deport him tomorrow. But for lack of better words, they worried about us, because why? We have the testimony of Yahweh Shai, the spirit of prophecy. We know what's gonna go on, man. You know, you got it back there, Wop.
Which keep the commandments of the Most High and have the testimony of Yahweh Shai HaMashiach.
Yep, like the brother said, we know what's going on. We got the testimony. Hey, I'm just being honest. Man, a great millstone start with the head elders and apostles on down. It was the like-minded brothers that teach the same doctrine. Only ones warning you, you know, basically what's coming to this place, man. You see, only ones telling you the fate of this devil, man. All right, and again, the testimony of Yahweh Shai, which is what? The spirit of prophecy, man. All right, and we're telling you, America's going to be destroyed, man. We got more now? Go to Revelation 18, Bible Shai. You know, America's going to be destroyed, man.
And hey, that's one thing that these devils don't want to happen. And even 2/3 of our people don't want that destruction of Babylon to happen, man. Because why? They're too comfortable here in this society. A lot of these niggas cannot see life without Esau ruling. They cannot see life without the so-called white man being above them. instead of you being above the so-called white man. I seen this video of this nigga who was selling, fake jerseys and t-shirts. Nigga made $1,500 that day, and all of a sudden nigga had an immaculate speech. You niggas want to go down with the so-called white man. You want the white man to go down. That means you want yourself to go down, man. Because the money nigga made some good sales that day. Said the money you making got his face on it. So if you ain't got his money, what you got then? That's the only thing they can see, man. It's the, you know what I'm saying? You got
I'm pretty much going to like the scripture say, like these niggas, they have no vision, man.
That's it, bro.
You don't have no vision. You can't see past America, man.
That's it.
So this is where you put your stock in.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? So how can you open something better if you don't see, farther than America, man?
That's it. And like I said, you hoping something better. Instead of you looking up here, you looking at something underneath your shoe. Matter of fact, get Isaiah 30 and verse 1. Because for the lack of better words, these our people is, selling themselves short in order to please the ways of Babylon, man. You got it up.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 30, verse 1, it says, woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me.
It says they take counsel, but not of me. You got it.
It says that covering, it's like, and that cover with that covering, but not of my spirit.
Yes, it's in that cover with that covering, but not of my spirit, because you're not coming in the spirit of righteousness. You're not coming in the spirit of hope and mercy, or in the names of Yahweh Shemel. You come in the spirit of a damn American, man. And in order to be an American, you must go against the Lord, bro. If you want to be an American, you have to go against Yahweh Shah. In order for you to be an Israelite, you must come against America. Yeah. Vice versa. Come on.
The perfect will of the Most High is what, man? It's to destroy America.
That's it, bro.
So if you don't agree with that, then you're an enemy, man.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying?
We say, those who don't gather with me do what? Scatter abroad.
Scatter abroad.
Come on now.
It says, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin, and walk to go down into Egypt.
They walk to go down into Egypt. Look at that word down, man. Yeah. It says that walk to go down into Egypt. I got some real quick. This Proverbs 7 and verse 25. Let not thine heart decline to her ways. Ooh. What that mean? You being a fucking American, man. You 3-piece suit on Terrence. Little Terrence. He went down into the ways of this nigga got a Fortune 500 business. He's linking up with the mayors of Birmingham. He's trying to make it in this society, man. That's why it says, let not thine heart decline to her ways, go not astray in her path, for she have cast down many wounded. The ways of Babylon would take your ass out, bro.
That's it.
Women would say, money, cars, and clothes is all the nigga knows. That would take you out, bro. Esau, because one thing that Esau get niggas with is money and women and a luxury lifestyle, man. Rap videos, man. Ain't nothing but against the party. You see niggas jigging and, that look fun. I want not knowing that you just selling yourself short, man. In the kingdom of heaven, it ain't gonna be no boring day. In the kingdom of heaven, you're not gonna need no 9 to 5, man. That's it. It says, continuing on, many strong men have been wounded by her. Her house is the way to hell, going down into the chambers of death. So basically, you going down into Egypt is you going down into the chambers of death, into the ways of Babylon. That's the spirit. This motherfucker on an oxygen tank, man. Damn. In a truck. Going down into the ways of death. She's on her deathbed. And that's her. That's what you're talking about her, man. Because once you be a permanent American, that means you're going against the ways if you have a shot. But go ahead, go back to Isaiah. You said like you finna make a point?
Yeah, pop a shot. Right, come on, real quick.
Go ahead, get it.
This is Micah 2 and verse 10. Arise ye and depart.
And if I may, it says arise. You know what I mean?
Yeah, lift it up. Yeah. Come on.
Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. Because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with the sword destruction.
And that's going back what the brother was saying, man. Babylon the Great gives you the ways of death, man. It says destroy you even with a sword destruction, man. Hey, meaning inside out, man. It's going to destroy you mentally first and foremost, man. Then it's going to work out to the physical way, man.
It's it, bro.
You going to be a starfish soon, man. Basically,
Sprawled out.
That's what the ways of Babylon lead unto you, man.
That's it, bro.
But you got it, bro.
And it's heavy, bro. Like you said, arise. Lift up. Your mind's supposed to be your bond. Your body's here with me, but your mind's supposed to be on the other side of town. The things that the Lord have prepared for us, eyes have not seen, ears have not heard. So why would you sell yourself short and just be an American, man? $1 million not shit, bro. $2 million not shit, bro. This world don't got shit to offer us, man. Cause if you love it, you're a part of it, ultimately you're gonna die. Go ahead and get that. I'll read that again.
Isaiah 30 and verse 2, that walk to go down into Egypt.
Yep.
And have not asked my mouth.
Yep.
To strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh and to trust in the shadow of Egypt.
It says to walk down into the ways of Egypt. Get that word down, huh?
God, the word down in the Strong's H3381, it says to go down, descend, decline, to march down,
and that's how you know you're a good looking fella. You know what I'm saying? You're a handsome young lad. But now you fucking with an ugly bride. You're not gonna do that, man. She's not in the same bracket as you, man. Then I see like, damn, that what you fucking, that what you messing with? You know what I'm saying? Not knowing that, for lack of better words, she's making your moral value be decreased. All of a sudden, baby, I don't do that. Now all of a sudden you doing it. Baby, I don't wear dresses. And all of a sudden now you got your fingernails painted because that's what she like. Go ahead, get a little bit more on there, huh?
Yeah, kind of says to march down.
To march down.
To sink down.
To sink down. Matter of fact, go down to the Strong's definitions. Yeah. Go down. Start right here to descend.
It says in the Strong's definition, to descend.
To descend.
To go downwards.
To go downwards. Go ahead, continue on.
Or conventionally to a lower region.
To a lower region. And what's that lower region? The valley of the shadow of death. That's why it says don't decline into her ways, man. You got it. That's it on that? It's a little bit more?
Pretty much it on that.
All right, go back to the scripture. God, brothers, you pass right back to it.
Okay.
Yep. Isaiah 30 and verse 2, it says that walk to go down into Egypt and have not asked at my mouth.
They have not asked at my mouth, because instead of you going towards the ways of Yahweh Shai or the ways of life, you're going to the ways of death. That's why it says, whoever don't gather with me, scatter the broad. You got it.
It says to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh and to trust in the shadow of Egypt.
And to trust in the shadow of Egypt is something about a shadow that it's normal one day, and the next day it's just, it's 1 hour. At 12 o'clock, you ain't even got no shadow, man. Then, all of a sudden it's right here, then it's right here, then it's right here. Now the sun go down, now you ain't got one, man. It vanished, for the lack of better words. It's a temporal thing. Like I think the brother mentioned earlier, this is a temporal kingdom. And something that's temporal, for the lack of better words, you can't invest in it. Because if you invest in it, you're going to lose all your money. Read that again.
Verse 2.
Yeah, no, continue.
Yeah. Verse 3, it says, therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame.
Yeah, it says the strength of Pharaoh, the strength of this world, of this life is going to be your shame. Come on.
And the trust in the shadow of Egypt, your confusion.
And the trust in the shadow of Egypt, your confusion. Because there's going to be a point when that sea hip is going to come out, man. That sea hip is going to change the ways of life, bro. The sea hip is going to change things as you know it. Because there's going to be a point when guys love this society, guys love Esau so much, they love being under the so-called devil, that they're going to take a device inside them in order to live their everyday life. Or in order to play the new PlayStation. Or to get Grand Theft Auto 6, or to get 500 credits on this, that, and the third. Reparations, man. Bullshit ass reparations. True reparations is having your ass in chains, man. That's why they fear us. Because hey, we ain't gonna sell ourselves short. We know our value, man. Bible shall give me Isaiah 36 and verse 6, man. We know our value, so we're not gonna trust in Egypt. We know our bracket. Our bracket is not with the Edomites. Our bracket is not under him. Our bracket is above him, man, and way above him, man. Because even in the kingdom of heaven, it's not like it's gonna be Jacob, then Esau, then no, man. Esau gonna be at the bottom of the barrel in the kingdom of heaven, man. And that's the time that we're waiting on. You got it, huh?
Isaiah 36 verse 6, it says, lo, thou trustest in the staff of this broken reed.
Yes, and that's the penalty what you trusted in this society. You trusted in the broken reed. Something that's broken is something that you can't use to its full capacity. That won't benefit you. You got it, huh?
It says, on Egypt, whereon if a man lean, it will go into his hand and pierce it.
It says, if a man lean, And once you lean in something, you trust in it, you putting your weight on it, you putting all your eggs in this basket, it says you will lean on it and it will pierce you, man. That piercing is gonna come by the form of this tiny device, man. A subdermal piercing, man. You know? Trying to make you, what is, I forgot, biometrics, is it biometrics? That's what it is, biometrics, man. Trying to merge man with the machine, the IoT, the Internet of Things. And do you know what's the major corner piece, the major centerpiece to the Internet of Things? People. The IoT, the Internet of People, man. Because in order for you to connect to your Alexa, or connect to your Bluetooth, or even connect to your car, they're gonna say, yeah, you must, in order to crank up, you must require, please enter the store. If you don't have them, you walk in that mud, now all the red lights going, alert, 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 alert. Chip is not registered. Chip is not registered. Take them. You see what I'm saying? This is the times that we're coming into. You got it.
Like I say, man, the Lord has made this plain and simple to you, man. You know what I'm saying? It's not like this thing is hidden. The more that we get into prophecy, the more this thing becomes revealed, okay? So it's not like you can't go in and research what this thing is talking about, Revelation 13 and 16, the mark, man. So you got niggas still saying that the mark is what? Christianity, white man and shit. Like niggas that being rebellious, man, they being in opposition because they don't want to come up with order and break millstones. You see? So with your congregation, who have pretty much sold your ass out, man, taking a 501c3, they can't teach you the real truth. Yeah, they can't teach you the real truth, man.
That's it, bro.
And this is what it all comes down to. This is going to be presented as a form of salvation when Esau brings that man-made famine, all the chaos in the streets, okay? Even during World War III, man, this thing right here is going to be made to serve all purposes.
That's it, bro.
You know, with your medical information, your food, all that, man. You got it.
That's like you got it. That's beautiful, bro. Because like I said, they're going to come with this solution. That's why it's a such thing as order at chaos, which means what? Order by chaos. They're going to make all hell break loose and make shit seem crazy, and they're going to come with the solution. And a lot of people are going to continue to follow that solution. That's why it says her ways is it going down to the chambers of death. You know? Going into that work, man. The valley of the shadow of death. You got it.
I know you can see it. I know y'all heard of Chip Girl.
All right, yep.
You know, she open her cabinets, open her doors, basically just giving you a prelude. But you know what comes with it, man. Yeah, things, man. You know, even like certain cars they're gonna have, you know, and you can see that Esau, he really, you know, slowly trying to switch over to everything digital.
Digitally, yep.
You know, even with these selling these Teslas and shit.
Yep. Smart
you know,
homes.
Yep, come.
Yep.
You know, that's it. He getting ready for that, man.
Yeah,
That's
smart
crazy,
cities.
man.
These 15-minute cities, and they can build that shit overnight, bro. Overnight, Esau can have shit digitally just like that, bro. Jake don't, you know, because again, a lot of the things that they coming out with, they've been had it. Like Apple, they coming out with a new VR headset next year. That's gonna be a big thing, bro. That's gonna be a big thing because Esau, especially with the Apple, what's his nigga name? Mark Jacobs, Steve Jacobs. I forgot the guy name. Steve Jobs. Yeah, Steve Jobs. He's you know, he a low level elite, but he kind of pushed forth the technical side. Every time a new iPhone come out, Jake want to copy iPhone because that's the end thing in. Now let's say if the iPhone come out with a C hip, they're gonna try to copy it because that's the new thing in. They came out with the Apple tags earlier this year, man. You know, and what was those Apple tags? Was those Apple tags made for? No, it was made for to track your ass, bro.
They these certain stores, you got self checkout. You know, I don't know if y'all seen the new Circle K setup.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, when you know what I mean, do it yourself and shit. You know, everything, you know, is moving into that, man. You know, you even got your phone, touch the pad and shit, man, with your phone and shit.
Apple Pay,
Yep.
Cash App. Let's say this digital transition is slowly but surely coming. That's why that word gradualism. Look, you look up there where gradualism is actually step by step, man. But like, instead of just throwing it in your face, and you just throwing it in somebody's face just like that, they're gonna be shocked about it. But if you slowly but surely introducing it to them, it's gonna be more acceptable in their eyes, man. That's it, bro. Boil and frog effect. You don't know that you dying, you just sitting there. You being stubborn, man. Because if we tell a nigga that this is the MOTB, but they want to think it's this, man. You know, they want you to think it's Chesley Bourgeois, but it's really a tiny device, man.
Matter of fact, if it was this right here, the so-called white man, Jesus Christ, then that means you're damned for damnation.
That's it, bro.
For damnation, what is that? Revelation 14:9.
Yeah.
If you take the mark, you say it's so-called white man, that means that what? You're destined for destruction.
That's
So
a
it can't
sin
be
you
that.
can't repent from.
Right.
It's
So
like,
you can't repent for that. Like I said, you can't return back. You can't say, Lord, forgive me for taking or believing in the so-called white man. You know what I'm saying? Nah. If you take the mark, which we know to be the chip, man, that means that you're going to be saved for destruction. And now you have accepted Esau as your God. All right.
Yeah, that spirit, hey, this shit right out my mouth. I like,
you know, he gonna get the chip, man. Nigga probably got one right now. That's why he acting like
He
that.
need a chip. Take a chip.
Yeah, he can get it, man. Nigga like that too far gone, bro. You can't save niggas like that, bro. Because again, just going back, Brother made a bad point. If it was that Chesley Bourgeois, you cannot repent from it, man. You know? Y'all brothers got it, though.
nah, just like I said, because at that point you have chosen your God. Man.
That's it, bro.
See, you failed that ultimate test, man. Got that out.
It's Job 20 in verse 23. When he is about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him.
Yeah. When he's about to fill his belly, the Lord is going to cast the fear of his wrath upon him, man. Meaning he's not going to get off, man. You see? He's not going to get off. Because Esau Edom, man, he's going to, you know, he's going to, again, he's trying to get his MWO off. You know? That's his main thing. That's why he's coming after the prophets, for one. You know, to shut us up. But nah, man. You're not knowing that, hey, we got somebody standing up for us, man. Yahweh Shai, man. You see? He gonna come kicking the door down on this nigga, man. Soon as he's about to fill his belly, soon he's about to get off. Like, hey, that drug dealer, he about to hit that certain goal, and boom, the FBI kick the door down.
Yeah.
You know? Bust his ass, you know? Now he got nothing. You know? That's Esau Edom, man. You brother, that's something?
What kind you got?
Yeah, God, in the book of Job 18 and verse 14, it says, his confidence shall be rooted out of his tabernacle, and it shall bring him to the king of terror.
Yes, because his confidence is to have this NWO, but that NWO is not going to happen, man. Like I said, as soon as he's about to fill his belly, as soon as he's about to achieve his goal, Yahweh Shai is going to pop up on him, man. You know you got a word or something? You got it.
Yeah, 15.
There you go.
Yep. It says, it shall dwell in his tabernacle because it is not of his.
Mm-hmm.
Esau would stole his land, right?
That's it, bro.
Brimstone shall be scattered upon his habitation.
Because that's going to be the penalty, you know, for lack of better words of pushing out this mischievous device.
That's it.
Some more on it?
Yeah, 16. It says, his root shall be dried up beneath, and above his branch shall be cut off.
Yes, it says his root shall be dried up beneath, and above his branch shall be cut off. Because if you cut off the root of something, ultimately it's going to trickle down into the whole tree. That's why it says, Prophet Shah, brother, give me Ezekiel 17 and verse 24. A part of that root being dried up is the economy, inflation. A part of that root being dried up is the upcoming famine. You know, the digital dollar, the ED, erectile dysfunction among these Edomites, that's a part of that root being dried up, withering. When you go into that word wither, it means to grow weak, grow old, to die away, slowly but surely. You got it.
Ezekiel 17 and 24, and all the trees of the field,
That's it.
which are the other nations, shall know that I, the Lord Yahweh, by Shimon Shah, have brought down the high tree, it's Esau, and have exalted the low tree. Now, who is the low tree? That's the elect, man.
That's it,
It's
bro.
talking about the remnant who are in this low position. And have dried up the green tree, Esau, and have made the dried tree to flourish.
That's it.
I, the Lord Yahweh, has spoken and have done it. The Lord has spoken and he will do it, man. It's already done in the heaven. We're just waiting to play it out. You probably say pretty much it's waiting on you, man. You know what I'm saying? It's waiting on you to fulfill it. So Yahweh Shimon Shah will fulfill what he is ready. Okay, we're just waiting on it.
I got one for you real quick. Back in that Sirach, this Sirach 10 and 4, it says the power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable. All right, and that's what the Lord is going to do. He's going to, like the brother going into the elect, all right, storm with our Lord Yahweh Shai, man. All right, he's going to set over the one that is profitable, man. Hey, what is that in Daniel when he said he changed the times and the seasons?
He removed the kings and set up kings.
Yeah.
Because you go into that word profitable, it means benefit.
That's it.
You know? Or a gain for the lack of better words. You got it,
That's it. You know, that's what the Lord is getting ready to do, man. Set upon, hey, Isaiah 32, like we quoted earlier, Isaiah 32 and 1, that king shall reign in righteousness. Esau, Edom is not going to rule forever, man. All right? And again, that's one of the vain thoughts of you people, that this place is going to continue. You're going to continue to go to your fucking plays, you know, your park walks, you know. You know, you're going to continue to dwell in your folly, man, which is bullshit. All right? This place is withering away right before your face, man.
That spirit you pulled out there, Isaiah the 24th chapter earlier today. The earth is defiled under the inhabitants thereof. Because hey, that's when something defiled, it don't get better. When something defiled, it gets worse and worse as time goes on, and we can see the things getting worse.
Oh, that disease, huh?
Yeah, that disease. And that's what the disease do. It spreads.
Yep.
That's why it says, as the ruler of the city or such as the people.
Yep.
So if the ruler of low, wicked, and a childish mind, it's going to trickle down to the rest of the servants. You know, the peasants, for the lack of better words, man.
That's why scriptures tell you, hey, let those days be shortened for the elect's sake.
No flesh shall be saved.
No flesh shall be saved, man. Just like the brother going into that disease, it get worse and worse and worse, man. You see?
Bitch, what you got to do with that council, man? You have to burn it up.
Burn it out. That's it, bro.
Hey, that spiritual radiation, man. You got to know.
Yeah, I'm going to go back to Isaiah 24 and 6 because we didn't finish it. It said, therefore has the curse devoured the earth, and they that dwell therein are desolate. Therefore the inhabitants of the earth are burned.
It says the inhabitants of the earth are burned. That's that spiritual chemotherapy, man. That spiritual radiation that the Lord is going to bring to cleanse the planet Earth, man. You got it, huh?
It says in a few men left.
You got it. Come on.
That's a remnant, man. That's a remnant. All right, because we're gonna escape by the way of what so-called UFOs. See, that's the only hope we got, man. It's a crazy hope, but hey, we believe it because wait, it's written in the scriptures. See, and this is why Jacob's not winning the heart, because what we have been exposed to is not of this realm. All right, we have been translated to the heavenly realm of Yahweh Bashim Shah, man. That scripture say his ways are far surpassing of our ways. You might get that real quick. Isaiah 55, verse 8. I got you. Yeah, because you can't put the Most High in a box, man. You can't put Yahweh Bashim Shah in a box as if he's not able to do any and everything. Okay? Now these devils, they know the power of Israel. They know that he is capable of doing this. That's why they're moving with that fervency as they're doing, trying to set the NWO. Okay?
Come on. You got it.
Hey, this Isaiah 55 and verse 8. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, saith the Lord.
Right. So the Most High's thoughts are not our thoughts. We can't put the Most High, like I said, into a box, man. All right. His ways are past finding out. So nothing is impossible to Yahweh Bashim Shah. That's what you Israelites got to come to the reality of, man. You got to understand that the Most High. Look at the sun. Look at the moon. Look at look at anything, man. Look around. The Most High created everything, man.
I got something funny. Just going back, he surpassed it. This Psalm 92, he surpassed your thoughts. So Psalm 92 in verse 5. O Lord, how great are thy works, and thy thoughts are very deep.
Our thoughts are very deep, man. It's like when you look at the submarine that we got.
Yeah, got some Lord.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You try to go so deep that it can't go that far, man. You know what I'm saying? That's just like the Most High's thoughts. It's very deep, man.
It's
So yeah, I mean, we can't search out the Most High's depth and depthness, man. It's far surpassing above our comprehension. You see? So yeah, that's why we believe that we're gonna be saved by so-called UFOs, the chariots. We see them all the time also. So that increases our faith. You know, these devils are frightened of them. That increases our faith. But for you niggas, that's just too much. That's it, too much, man. That's what somebody get Hebrews 4 and 2. Oh yeah,
Because this Psalms 92 in verse 6, he said these niggas, it says, a foolish man knoweth not, neither doth a fool understand this.
Yep, a foolish man knoweth not, neither do a fool understand it. Why? Because he wasn't equipped with that gift of faith, man.
That's it, bro.
All right? When the gospel was preached out to these niggas, they shunned it out. Nigga talking about UFOs, nigga talking about America blowing up. You know what I'm saying? It's being changed to immortals. What the fuck that nigga say? Come on, man. Nah, this nigga tripping. You know what I'm saying? So nah, we believe the report. Fully, 100%. And no doubt, we look around, we see what Yahweh Bashim Shah has created. Nothing is false and passing of the will of Yahweh Bashim Shah.
I got the Hebrews. Yeah, I got you. This is the book of Hebrews 4 and verse 2. For unto us was the gospel preached,
Yep.
as well as unto them.
As unto the 2/3, right? Go ahead.
It says, but the word preached did not profit them, not being mixed with faith.
Not being mixed with faith, man. So when the word came out and you heard about the so-called UFOs and all these strange events in the scriptures, you shunned it off like, nigga, what the, you know what I'm saying? It's too much. It's too much on your plate, man. You can't devour it. You know what I'm saying? So you had to be equipped with this faith from the beginning. The Lord had to make you, he had to mold you and create you in such a way to where you're able to receive this truth. And that's only for the elect, the remnant, you see? So, yeah, you guys know that?
It's a little bit more. It says, not being mixed with faith in them that heard it.
And them that heard it. So, the word is going out. You heard it. So now, with St. John 15:22, there is no cloak for your sins, you see? Now you have no excuse. So when you see these chariots come, right, you're going to be sitting there in amazement as you get in Wisdom Psalm, the 5th chapter. All right? The strains of our salvation so far beyond what you niggas look for, man. You see? So we waiting on that time, man. We know that Yahweh Shemashah is going to fulfill his promise. You know? And that's a gift of faith that we've been given. Okay?
Back you up about this Isaiah 40 and verse 28. Has thou not known? Has thou not heard that the everlasting power, the Lord, the creator of the ends of the earth, fainteth not, neither is weary? There is no searching of his understanding. So just going back to how his wisdom foresees out there, man, above, you know, your thinking cap, man. You see, like the brother brought out the scripture earlier, the Lord ways is higher than your ways, man. Something as like the brother said, the chariots. You know, that's a stumbling block, man.
That's it, bro. And it's like, if I may, that's why his name is the Most High.
That's it.
You can't go past that. He's the highest. So, of course, he's going to be above you, man. You got to do what's smart.
You know, no, that's like you said. Of course, he's going to be above you, man. You see, and that's the strangeness of our salvation, man. You see, the chariots, man. Even going back into that wisdom of Solomon, how they basically they're gonna marvel, you know, and you know, brothers being beamed up. You know, brothers being beamed up. Come on.
And it's spirit, because like you say, bro, that's a sign. That's like for lack of better words, that's narrating the things that's coming into the end. Because for lack of better words, it say, then shall that righteous man stand in great boldness.
Yeah.
Then it also trickled down how that righteous man who stood in great boldness is going to be delivered, man.
Yeah.
And where he's going to be delivered from, all the bullshit that's happening right, World War III. Because you might think everything is fine and dandy, the lights on, your plumbing system still working. It's gonna be a day when all that shit gonna be cut off, man. It's gonna be a day when life as you know it is gonna change. And you heard it here first. You heard it here first, man. The MOTB is the micro CHIP, man. Don't take it.
That's it.
Whether you believe it or not, if you take it, that's on you. We told you. You got it. Well, get that. Start at 1. Come on, you got it. Come on, get you.
It's Revelations 18, and I'll start at verse 4. And it says, I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sin.
Hey, how did we come out of her? Spiritually. First we come out of her spiritually in our mind, but it's going to lead into what? A physical thing happening, man.
Yeah.
Come on, because we coming out of her by speaking against her. We coming out of her by stop eating pork and chicken, you know, your diet better. I'm feeling way better, man, you know. Since I stopped eating pork, man, I've been feeling way better.
I don't eat it either.
That's what I'm talking about, brother.
I eat chicken.
That's it. I eat chicken too.
I eat chicken too,
That's right.
I don't eat that shrimp either, man.
Oh, shrimp.
Don't eat that shrimp, man. That's what I'm saying, brother. It make you feel better. Read that again, though.
It says,
They pork about 10 years.
That's good, bro.
That's it, bro.
But it was written in the Bible first. You know, it ain't like nothing that we did. The Lord said don't do it. You got it.
it says, and I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plague.
That you receive not of her plagues, because our ultimate plague is nuclear warfare. And in order to escape that nuclear warfare, you must be up on the chariot. Because we Israelites. What does Israel mean? It means child of God. We are children of the Lord, whether you believe it or not. The so-called black Latinos and Native Americans are the child of God, man. And that's something you should be excited about, man. But the child of the devil come in the form of a gringo. You got it though, up.
It says for her sins have reached unto heaven.
Her sins have reached unto heaven. America's sins. When you go into the Aztecs, the Mayans, look what look what Christopher Columbus did into that culture. He totally wiped that culture out. The Gadites, the Reubenites, man, Simeon and Gad. Simeon and the so-called Native Americans. Look what he did unto our people, man. You don't think the Lord is going to pay him back for it? You got it.
For her sins have reached into heaven.
The Lord heard about it. He gonna do something about it. Come on.
And Yahweh Shem Yahushua hath remembered her iniquity.
He remembered her iniquities. Going back into Christopher Columbus, going back into the Roman Empire with Yahushua, even going back into the garden with the serpent and Eve, Cain and Abel. The Lord remember all that shit. That's it. First temple.
Daughter of Babylon
who ought to be the 70 AD.
Yep.
Help me out, man.
Yep, that's it.
You know, the slave trade, Hannibal. The Romans fucked Hannibal up. That's what I'm talking about. The Maccabees. You know, you gotta
reward her even as she rewarded you. Double unto her according to her works, and the cup which she hath filled to her double.
So the cup which she hath filled, it says filled into her double. So the Lord is going to pay you back 2 times. You whipped us with a leather, and we're going to hit your ass with a rod of iron, man.
That's it, bro.
That's going to be a beautiful thing. You know? You worked us 5 days a week, and we rest 2 days. We don't even rest those. We work 7 days a week, man. We rest those 2 days, and you're going to work 6 days a week, and you're going to rest that one. And it's going to be in righteousness, man. We're going to, again, you can beat somebody's ass, like, okay, cool. But it's bad when you beat somebody's ass in righteousness. You see what I'm saying? Because it's going to be well-deserved, and it's going to be clean cut, for the lack of better words.
They're going to love the Sabbath.
They're going to love the Sabbath.
So like, I was just finna speak on it. It's really going to fuck with them even on the Sabbath. Because they're going to be, you know what I mean? It's going to be fuck with their mind. Like, you know, like, shit, man. You know, soon, you know, it's sundown in a minute, you know.
But they're going to love righteousness, though, because they're going to say, what Sabbath mean? The day of rest, man.
Yep.
So they're going to be something they're going to be looking forward to. You know, and they're 6 days, they working, Lord. That's you know the Sabbath coming, you know, they're going to be telling you. They're going to be giving you reminders, man. The Sabbath coming in 6 more hours, master. You know, I don't think. You're going to slow down time and shit. So, you got to do it, my man.
He said, how much she has glorified herself and lived deliciously.
Yeah, lived deliciously, because she never thought she was going to be paid that. And that's what somebody do. When somebody balding, who never think, you can see how they move. They living good. So your pocket's fat. I'm eating out, chill. All of a sudden, 2 weeks later, this nigga in jail. That was going to happen. 2 weeks later, this guy Esau is going to be put in captivity. I ain't saying literally 2 weeks, man. Fellas know what I'm saying, man. You got it.
So much torment and sorrow give her.
So much torment and sorrow give her, and a part of that torment and sorrow is what? The prophets coming out and telling you that you're going to be bowed down unto us. Because it ain't like this is going to be our last interaction with Esau. Our last interaction with Esau is going to be over down 118. But hey, we're going to, you know, this thing we're talking about now is going to spill over to the kingdom of heaven. You know, you have BG, you know, the Rockefellers, Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk, they finna get into a fight. In the kingdom of heaven, we're gonna remind them, like, nigga, did not tell you I was gonna get you? Did not tell you I was gonna have you in slavery? You're gonna be a reading the book of Obadiah on your ass, man. You got it.
For she said in her heart, I sit a queen.
I sit a queen.
And am no widow.
And am no widow.
And shall see no sorrow.
Ain't nothing. America the great. Ain't nothing can happen wrong with America. That's what they say. They don't say they can't. They don't think they can be touched. But it's gonna be one day the Lord is gonna touch your ass. And you know, we say you're gonna open your quiver to every arrow, man. Bow, bow, bow. America's gonna be popped with ICBM nuclear missiles, man.
That's it.
Get some on it. You got some side one?
Yeah, real quick.
Come on now.
2nd Edge 8, verse 50. For many great misery shall be done to them that in the latter time they shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride.
Because they have walked in great pride. You go into that word pride, man. Boastful. You know what I'm saying? Lofty. High-minded. Head out up in the clouds. That's what those words mean. But the Lord, He's finna bring down the pride. It says in what? Proverbs 6, the 16th chapter. Pride coming before destruction. And it's no coincidence that this month that we're actually in the present in right now is called what? Pride Month. The few, the proud, the Marines. And so proudly we have. America is synonymous with pride. And very soon your pride will be brought down low. Come on now. Yes, Simone?
Yeah,
Come on.
you gotta go back, Sirach 10 and verse 13. For pride is the beginning of sin, and he that have it shall pour out abomination. So who has pride? Who has the ultimate pride? That's Esau Edom, man. And that's what you're seeing. You're seeing abomination being poured out across the four corners of the earth, starting with America. Okay? That's why you see the LGBTQ XYZ movement flourishing. All right? The month of June, Pride Month. All right? When you go into the middle of Pride Month, what do it say? Demon.
Yeah,
Demon time, man. You know what I'm saying? So these niggas, they don't think that there's going to be a judgment for that, you know? But the Lord clearly left examples. When you go to Jude 1 and 7, the Lord clearly said that, like, you know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, let me go ahead and get that.
I got y'all Jude 1 and 7.
Yeah, go ahead and
I
get
got
that.
you, bro. This is the book of Jude 1, jumping down to verse 7. It says, even as Sodom and Gomorrah
Yep.
and the cities about them, in like manner, giving themselves over to fornication and going after strange flesh, are set forth an example, suffering the vengeance of eternal fire.
Yeah, so why did the Lord punish Sodom and Gomorrah, man? All right, well, you had niggas popping niggas.
Yeah.
All right? You had sodomy going on, man. What do you see in America? What's known as what? Spiritual Sodom and Egypt. So you don't think the same judgment's coming to America? You gotta be fucking crazy, man.
And then on top of that, to think nothing is going to happen to you for those actions. Yeah, you seen it happen to Sodom and Gomorrah, you don't think it's going to happen unto you. That's prideful, and that's a part of you testing the Lord. It says, thou shalt not tempt the Lord thy power. A part of you being a Mo is you tipping your high by Shemal Shah, man.
Scripture say, because sentence against the evil work is not executed
Speedily.
For the sons of man, full of setting to commit iniquity, man. It's beautiful. God got you niggas in a trick bag, all right? The Lord is long suffering. So He just waiting for you to pretty much build up your tab, man. And we at that point.
Back you brothers up, back in that Sirach 10 and 7, it says, pride is hateful before Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah, and man, and by both doing one commit iniquity. So, you know, hey, for example, Pride Month. Once again, hey, this the time when niggas boasting in their abominations, man. You see? Which, hey, it's hateful before Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah, man.
You got it on.
Yeah, going back to Sirach 10 and 13. For pride is the beginning of sin, and he that have it shall pour out abomination. And therefore the Lord brought upon them strange calamities and overthrew them utterly, man. Okay? So that's pretty much, that's pretty much going into, that's going to be the end result of America. That's why the Lord has pretty much prepared the instruments of death for Esau's destruction. Okay? Dealing with these ICBM missiles. Okay? These intercontinental ballistic missiles that will be shot by these other nations that you see World War III being brewed up right before your eyes, man. All right, so everything is right in place. Everything is going as planned according to the scriptures. And there's nothing anyone can stop it. There's nothing anyone can do to stop it, okay?
It's like you said they fulfilling prophecy. But I got something to bag you up. You said they shall pour out abomination. That's a part of that LGBTQ. That abomination is the LGBTQ. This is the book of Leviticus 20 in verse 13. If a man also lie with mankind as he lied with a woman, both of them have committed an abomination. They shall surely be put to death, and their blood shall be upon them.
Yeah, they should surely be put to death, man. That's a sentence. The law has not been done away with. All right, again, the Lord left examples, man. Sodom and Gomorrah is primarily an example for America. All right, I mean, this shit is flourishing out of control, man. You seeing homos and a fucking, I don't know what you call these niggas these days, man. Yeah. It's everywhere.
Them days.
You got it.
I got another one for you.
Yeah.
This is the book of Isaiah 13 and verse 19. In Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldeans' excellency, shall be as when the Most High overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah.
That's the end result, man. That's the end result of America. Babylon the Great. What does Babylon mean? All right, confusion. Confusion by mixing. Okay? And what do you see in America? Nothing but confusion. A man is not supposed to be with a man. Same thing with a woman. You know? So you niggas finna find out. As you reading what Psalm 90:16, the Lord is known by the judgment which he executes. You see, bro? You see?
It's lucky. If I make you made a point about earlier how they were set for an example like Sodom and Gomorrah. So again, America is going to get that same judgment plus more because an example is like a free sample. You just they'll give you a piece of it, but the regular meal is big as hell, man. It's going to over exceed it. So the judgment of Yahweh Shema Shah is going to be totally out there, man. It's going to totally kill the ways of Sodom. That fire and brimstone that rained on Sodom and Gomorrah is going to be totally more epic when the fire and brimstone rain on America.
What did Yahweh say? It should be more tolerable in Sodom and Gomorrah than for their land. You know what I'm saying? So that's how much more the destruction is going to be for America, man. As this place is pretty much, it's putting Sodom and Gomorrah to shame. You know what I'm saying? The shit that we're saying, man. And we're vexed, just like Lot. You know, we're vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked, man. You got that?
Yeah, that's what I had. Matter of fact, I'll start at verse 6. 2 Peter 2:6. And turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemn them with an overthrow, making them an example unto those that after shall live ungodly, and deliver just not, vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked. And you know, like the brother said, hey, that's the spirit that we're in. We're vexed with the filthy conversation of the damn wicked, man. You see? Just hearing you niggas talk is just vexing, man. You know, point blank, period, man. Because it ain't according to, the will of Yahweh Shah. It's vanity, man. You know? It's just vain talk, man. It's according to the ways of America, man. You got it, bro.
Like I said, that's why Lot was vexed. Lot was vexed because Lot wanted that place to be destroyed. Lot wanted that place to be put out of there. He wanted peace to come, man. Because in order for peace to come, this current kingdom have to be wiped out, man. Totally wiped out. Because everybody is suffering. If you're not sad or depressed or suffering in this place, then you're crazy as hell, man. If you don't hate it here, that means something wrong with you. You know, they think we the crazy ones, they think we bugged out, but hey, we really in our right mind. Because we know that we're under oppression under this guy. You got it though, Walt. You got something?
We pretty much know right from wrong now, man. Whereas in the world, even though we had an inkling of wickedness, we was kind of like, damn, this shit fucked up. What we saying, you know what I'm saying? But now we truly understand, all right, right from wrong. When we go into the scriptures, we see that the judgment that came from what Sodom and Gomorrah from doing all these homosexual activities, man. You know what I'm saying? All this perversion that's going on, all these different idols and ideologies that have been spread across America and across these earth, man. So there is a judgment that's coming.
I got some real quick. This is Amos 5. How y'all doing? This Amos 5 in verse, I'm gonna start at verse 15. Hate the evil and love the good, and establish judgments in the gates.
Yeah, what's good? Right? What's good? When you go to Proverbs 4, verse 2, I give you good doctrine. All right? The good is the law, man. In its entirety, okay? So you're supposed to hate everything that's contrary against the scriptures. You see, once you do that, then that brings you into agreement with Yahweh Shema Shah. But now your spirit is pretty much acceptable, for lack of better words, all right? Now you have brought into agreements with Yahweh Shema Shah. Now you qualify for salvation. You see, when you hate the good, when you hate the LGBTQ, SYZ community, when you hate Esau, these other nations, all right? Because of the knowledge they've been exposed to, and now, the Lord is looking to deliver you, because now you've been healed. You've been brought into the truth.
I got a little bit more. It says, it may be that the Lord power of Israel will be gracious unto the remnant of Joseph. Just the point you just made earlier. That's how you get on the Lord's good side, man. By hating the things that he hates and love the things that he loves, man. You got it though, Mike. Yes, sir?
Come on. The second Ezra 4 in verse 28.
Is it?
But as concerning the things whereof thou askest me.
And what Ezra was asking about? He was asking about the kingdom of heaven, bro. You got it.
I will tell thee, for the evil is sown,
Break it down.
but the destruction thereof is not yet come. And where's that evil sown? Here in America, Babylon the Great, man. We're going into what? The LGBTQ. These are abominations. These are things that Yahweh Shema Shah hate, man. That's just one of the things. That's just something simple that Yahweh Shema Shah hate. It said, but the destruction thereof is not yet come. The destruction of this place ain't came yet, man. But we understand that the evil has been sown here.
Hey, so like if I may, that's why it says when you go into the book of Genesis, it says the sins of the Amorites had to get the Amorites had to make commit a certain amount of sins before the Lord kicked them out of that land. And it's the same thing with the Edomites. It's certain things that these devils must do biblically in order for the end to come. You gotta know, like the sea hill. That's an evil thing that they're gonna bring forth, and the Lord is just gonna have to step in and take this nigga out. You got it, slow.
If therefore that which is sown be not turned upside down, and if the place where the evil is sown pass not away, then cannot it come that is sown with good.
Break it down.
You know, hey, so this place gotta go. In order for the kingdom of heaven to be established, in order for righteousness to flourish on the planet Earth as our hearts desires, this motherfucker gotta be destroyed, man. Esau gotta be taken out of the power seat, and we need our Lord Yahushua to come back and claim his throne, man. You know, so we can, so we can benefit, man. You know, so we can rule, man. But you got it, huh?
John, and it's a heavy point, man, because once we rule under Yahushua, you're gonna see the difference between this side and that side. You make a point, I always make this point, grass is actually green on the other side. The strawberries are gonna be bigger, the fruit is gonna taste sweeter, the women gonna, you know.
Yeah.
They say, how he said, and the women, mwah, you know what I'm saying? That's how it's gonna be. They're gonna be in their order, we're gonna be in our order, and one of the most beautiful things, the laws, statutes, and commandments. It say, Salak, you read that again. Salak, it just threw off my train of thought. Oh yeah, Salak, I know. When Yahushua rule, you're going to see the difference between this side and that side. Bible Shah, give me Isaiah the 14th chapter. 14 and start at verse like 7.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 14 and verse 7, and it says, the whole earth is at rest.
Matter of fact, start at verse 5.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 14 and verse 5, and it says, the Lord had broken the staff of the wicked.
Yeah, it says the Lord have broken the staff of the wicked. You got it?
And the scepters of the rulers.
Mm-hmm.
He who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke.
Matter of fact, start at 4, because he's gonna make all sense with it. Because under the rulership of Esau, everybody have been suffering. Everybody have been being whipped, being lynched. Not only the blacks. You go over there in the Middle East, they call the so-called white man the great saint. You got it?
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 14 and verse 4, and it says that thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon.
Thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon. And that proverb is actually your ass is going down, man. That's like you telling somebody. You know, you score a touchdown, you know what I'm saying? You doing an icky shuffle on this nigga now, man. You got it.
And say, how have the oppressor ceased? The golden city ceased.
How have this kingdom been brought down to a lower state? Because, hey, America was always known for being top dog. They was always known as being America the beautiful, the kingdom that would never go down. But over the past 5 years, America has been declining rapidly. If you don't believe that, just type up inflation. Type up the upcoming famine. Type up the retail apocalypse. All these things is showing you that America has lost its power, man.
That's it.
You know?
Right.
It says the Lord has broken the staff of the wicked and the scepters of the rulers.
Yeah, it says the Lord have broke down the rulership of the wicked and the scepters of the rulers. He have broke down your kingdom, man. You know, you got it.
It says, he who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke.
It says, he who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke. And what that means, brothers made that point earlier, you give them no rest. You give the land no rest, you give us no rest, and even the land and the cattle, man. You know? Machinery. For the lack of better words, this nigga here run a 0800 to the ground. Yeah, you got it.
Hey, so like if I may,
Come on.
You got these certain warehouses that are open 24 hours.
Yeah.
Like you said, the machinery.
Yeah.
You know, at a certain point, they break down. You know?
And you still gotta work. Nigga tell you, pick up a broom.
Yeah.
You ain't even got shit to do, nigga. Pick up a broom, man. You got time to speak, you got time to sweep. Nigga have them old Negro spiritual sayings, man. Telling you to be an ultimate slave, bro. You got it.
It says,
Verse like 5, read 5.
it says the Lord hath broken the staff of the wicked and the scepters of the rulers. He who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke.
Not giving no rest. You got it.
He that ruled the nations in anger.
And that's why even in Deuteronomy the 28th chapter, Esau was known as a nation with a fierce countenance, man. You know when this nigga come around, he ain't fucking around, man. You know he killing something. You got it.
Is persecuted and none hindered.
Come on.
The whole earth is at rest.
The whole earth is going to be at rest once this guy is persecuted, once he's taken out of power. You got it?
And it's quiet.
And it's quiet, and that's a sense of peace, tranquility. I'm using that word right. You know, peace, happiness, love, joy. Come on.
They break forth into singing.
Hallelujah. You know, you got it.
Yea, the fir trees rejoice at thee.
Yeah, in the fir trees, that represents these different nations. Come on.
And the cedars of Lebanon, saying, since thou art laid down, no fellow is come up against us.
Yes, ever since the so-called white man have been taken out, then it's peace.
Yeah.
Nobody have came up and chopped it, because that's what a fella do. Imagine you can have a mind of a tree. Imagine you can speak to a tree once he see a lumberjack. Imagine if you can speak to a tree once he hear the sound of a chainsaw, man. But imagine once the guy with the chainsaw get taken out, imagine that tree saying then, he rejoicing, he's being happy, man. It's a whole different spirit than he had once that lumberjack was alive. You know what's some more on that? You got some, Amon? Come on.
This is Proverbs chapter 29 and verse 2.
That's it.
When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice.
That's it. Come on.
But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn.
Yes, when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn, because once this guy is on the scene, it's nothing but death being exalted. Papa Rashad, brother, can give me Revelations 21 and 4, saying former things have passed away. Because at the end of the day, once Esau is in rulership, then death, lies, grievances, grievous spirits, demons, all these things are being exalted once he's in rulership. But soon as this guy be taken out, then peace can flourish, man. It's a saying when you watch these old Western movies, this town is not big enough for the two of us. Righteousness and wickedness cannot rule together, man. It's going to be a bumping of heads if that happens. You got it, to walk.
Revelation 21 and verse 4, and the Most High shall wipe away all tears from their eyes, and there shall be no more death.
No more death.
It says neither sorrow
Neither
nor crying.
sorrow nor crying. Come on, why?
Neither shall there be any more pain.
Any more pain?
For the
My back hurt, huh? You got it.
Playing, goddamn, your knees hurt and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because look, the planes like that, showing, telling you that you need the Lord, bro. You want the Lord to come back. Come on.
It says, for the former things are passed away.
For the former things are passed away. What shall I give me? 1 Corinthians 15. You know what I'm saying? You see, that's the spirit. Because the former things is this actual place, the valley of the shadow of death, man. Once the Lord take this place out and set up that rulership of righteousness, is obedient, man. Come on.
1 Corinthians 15 and verse 26. The last enemy that shall be destroyed is death.
It says the last enemy that shall be destroyed is death. And like the brother Yeshaya mentioned earlier, Esau is known as death, man. So soon as this guy be taken out, 2nd Ezra, the 6th chapter around the 9th verse will be fulfilled. Esau is the end of the world, the end of us dying, the end of death, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followed.
Verse 27. For he hath put all things under his feet. But when he saith all things are put under him, it is manifest that he is accepted, which did put all things under him. So Yahweh Shai is going to put all these kingdoms upon his feet, man. All right? That's why we are crying out to Yahweh Shai. As you get in Isaiah the 19th chapter, we should cry unto the Lord, and he should send us a Savior. That Savior is who? Yahweh Shai. All right? Who's going to take down Esau, first and foremost, with America, and all the rest of these other beast nations who are aligned with this beast system. Okay. And after that, what are you gonna see? You're gonna see righteousness flourish in the earth, man. You know, that's what we're waiting on. Everlasting peace, immortality. Okay. Now that you're never gonna cry, never gonna have you feel pain, sorrow, none of that shit, man.
A bad day.
Right, a bad day.
You're a woman tripping in the kingdom. And you ain't in the kingdom, then you gotta. If your woman tripping, if you have a stomach ache, you gotta second check yourself to see if you're in a new covenant. You know, you gotta. I got some real quick. You got some inside? You got it. Come on.
Back in that Isaiah 14, jump down to verse 12. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer?
Now people think, Satan, he lost his wings, came down to the earth. No, man. What had happened was Yahweh Shemel have set up Esau, but he brought him down from that lower state. You go into that word Lucifer, it actually goes to being illuminated, having the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of what's going on, man. Read it again.
How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer?
How art thou fallen from thy high estate? How art thou, what it says, have wisdom perished in Edom? You know? You got it? Come on.
Son of the morning, how art thou cut down to the ground?
How art thou cut down to the ground? Come on.
Which didst weaken the nation?
Which didst weaken the nation, because the Lord, hey, Esau was the shit back in the day, bro. 1945, you know, the glory, they call it the golden ages, because nobody couldn't fuck with him, man. Even today in the Sunday state, nobody can fuck with Esau, man. Not a nigga in Collegeville, you know. Come on.
For thou hast said in thy heart, I will ascend into heaven.
I would have said, he said in his heart, which basically meaning in his mind. In his mind, he's saying he's going to ascend into heaven. Basically, mean he's going to be top dog. Come on.
I will exalt my throne.
I will exalt my throne
above the stars of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah.
Above the stars of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah. Basically, he said he's going to be above the Lord. Come on.
I will sit also up the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north.
Come on.
I will ascend above the heights of the clouds.
Yep.
I will be like the Most High.
And that's why he's trying to push forth this seed here. This time device, because ultimately, this nigga is trying to be like the Most High. This ain't no sense of let bygones be bygones. This not no sense of we're going to bring out new technology. This is a sense of what? Desperation. Come on.
Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell.
Y'all shall be brought down into hell. Come on.
To the sides of the pit. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms?
Because it's going to be a 360. You're going to see Esau in his fullest state. You're going to force that nigga to grow a beard. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna force that nigga to be righteous. And, you know, he might be a little malnourished, for the lack of better words. But once these other nations see him, like, hey, this the same so-called white man, even our kids. It's gonna be a tall tale of the so-called Edomites, man. The ones who had us in captivity. Those are the same ones that you said that was, you know, that was living in the caves and messing with dogs. How the hell they get to that? And even Papa Crusade, me and brother ain't got that. Give me that Daniel the 4th chapter around the 17th verse, man. You had something to say, I want? Come on, you got it.
Daniel 4, verse 17. This matter is by the decree of the watchers and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know.
And who is the living? Us. Because the living is you knowing what's going on. You have the mental faculties to discern what's going on around you. You got it?
It says, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and give to whomsoever he will, and setteth up over the basis of men.
It said he settled up over the basis of men. Let me tell you that in the book of Job, how Esau was known as a base man. That's a complete 360, man. The guy who's in Judea roots, who was being a fool, who used to play and mess with dogs, the Lord set this nigga up to be on top. You got it, Psalm 1.
Yep. In the book of Psalm 75, and verse 4, it says, I said unto the fools, deal not foolishly, and to the wicked lift not up the horn on high.
But Esau can't, Esau, he gonna do that anyway. He gonna lift his horn up on high because he think that the power that he have gotten, he think he got of his own. But Yahweh Shema Shai set you up, nigga. Come on.
Yep. Verse 5 says, lift not up your horn on high and speak not with a stiff neck. For promotion cometh neither from the east, nor from the west, and nor from the south. But Yahweh Shema Shai is the judge. He put him down one and set him up another.
And that's it. The Lord, he's the one that's judging. He's the one that's pushing up the so-called white man, you know, and abase us. But we're coming to the point where the Lord is going to abase the so-called white man. It's like you. My fault. He said the Lord is going to abase the so-called white man and lift up the nation of Israel, man.
Right.
You know, you got to know.
I mean, yeah, pretty much because they casting down starts to work. This truth, man. All right. This truth again is Esau's kryptonite. You know, so as we preach this word simultaneously, you seeing Esau kingdom fall. It don't matter if he's behind the scene trying to make this shit look like he in control. It's ultimately Yahweh Shema Shai who's bringing this man down to his own demise. Okay? That's why scripture you just read earlier, like as soon as he's about to fulfill his billion, the Lord should, you know, pretty much casting them upon him or going to them nukes. You see? So this is the beginning process of Esau kingdom falling. Alright?
In Daniel 2 and 21, and he changes the times and the seasons. He removeth kings and setteth up kings. He giveth wisdom unto the wise and knowledge to them that know understanding. And just to back the brother up, you know, that's the season we coming into, where Esau's kingdom is falling. The Lord is really wrapping this shit up, man. Like we read earlier, where the end it watcheth for thee. Okay? Though it tarry, it will not tarry. Back in 2 and 3 once again, man. You see? That's the season we coming into, man. All right? Where the Lord is finna set on one that is what? Profitable? What you got it, bro?
You got it. It's like it. Y'all was good on that? I got something real quick to bag y'all up. Because again, that's why Esau, he's scared. This Job 15 and 21, a dreadful sound is in his ears. In prosperity, the destroyer shall come upon him.
Yep. The dreadful sound is what, man? The testimony of Yahweh Shai. All right? That trumpet is being blown. So as they're hearing these things throughout the internet, that's why they're creating, again, misinformation and disinformation laws and decrees. You know, that's ultimately coming to the testimony of Yahweh Shai, man. Okay? Because his sound is dreadful. It entails the downfall of the so-called white man. Okay? Because ultimately Esau knows the scriptures are true. His whole plan and plot is to overcome the scripture, pretty much to deny prophecy. You know, because they live by prophecy as well. But they feel like in that warped and deceived mind that they can somehow overcome Yahweh Shema Shai. It's not gonna work that way, man, because what is already written, and you cannot overthrow the Most High. You see, that's why we out here, day in and day out, you know, week in and week out. Prophesying the downfall of America.
It's on Job 18 and verse 5. Yeah, the light of the wicked shall be put out, and the spark of his fire shall not shine.
Yeah, you Illuminati, you going down, man. You know, the ones who govern the earth, they're going down. Starting with America, man. This is the place that pushes wickedness. What's that, Job 10? Get that Bible shop? Yeah, this is the place that pushes pretty much the wicked light of Esau across the four corners of the earth, man, when it says darkness.
God, this is the book of Job 10. I'm going to start at verse 21. Before I go, whence I shall not return.
It's America.
Even to the land of darkness and the shadow of death, a land of darkness as darkness itself, and of the shadow of death without any order.
No order, okay. The laws are diminished here. You know, the despised are cast off. You got it up.
It says, and where the light is as darkness.
Yeah, the light dealing with Esau, man, is as darkness. You see, all this man's information is really darkness. But he presents it to you as a way of peace, you know? So ultimately, this man's camel has to be put out in order for death to pretty much cease. And that's why Yahweh Shema Shai was manifest, okay? To deliver us from death. As you read in 1 Corinthians 15, verse 26. You know? The last thing that shall be destroyed is death. So that light's going to be put out starting with America.
God, it says, verse 6, Job 18 and 6, the light shall be dark in his tabernacle, and his candle shall be put out with him.
That's it.
God, just basically, that's his wisdom. Because a part of Esau losing his wisdom is a part of him losing his rulership. That's why it says, brother just pulled out that Daniel, the 2nd chapter, wisdom and might are his. When we read up the, I think around the 19, 20 verse, it says, wisdom and might are his. He changes times and seasons and removing kings and set up kings, which shows you that the wisdom that Yahweh Shema shall give you is synonymous with rulership. So if the Lord take that wisdom away, that means he took your rulership away, man. And that's what Yahweh Shema is doing in the sight of Esau, because everybody's catching on his BS. Even the that submarine thing that was a big talker this week. Hey, if you look at Black Twitter, you know, they were going in on him, man. These different type of memes, basically calling this guy a fool, calling this guy a fucking child. You serious underwater, but you playing it with a remote control, man. Showing you ultimately, man, that Esau, he's done. The technology, yeah, he do got some things under his sleeve, but ultimately you don't have the things that Yahweh Shema is going to give us. You got something up?
Yeah, good.
Come on. Because at the end of the day, through the spirit, Yahweh Shema, he's showing Esau to be nothing but a base man. He's showing Esau to be nothing but the devil that the Bible speaks of. The basest man of all the trees in the field. He's complete in freakism. He's a complete guy that indulges in freakism. He don't know how to handle his money, inflation. You know, every time he turn around, he's killing somebody. He's an angry, mad man. And ultimately, he don't know how to rule over these people. Because every week it's a new protest, man. Come on, huh?
Yeah, so pretty much this nigga had to be revealed first, man. So Jeremiah 49 verse 10. But I have made Esau bare. All right? And have uncovered his secret places.
So like, come on, you gotta come on.
Just like the point you just made. Like, anytime this nigga got some kind of trickery or, you know, some kind of deception going on in the media, it's been exposed. All right? That's what Lord revealed this man. So it says, and he shall not be able to hide himself. It says his seed is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not. Ultimately, this is the Lord's counsel, man. As the scripture say, there is no counsel of the Lord on the Most High. All right, so Esau is not going to be able to hide himself, and that's pretty much where his power lies. You know, within deception, being hid in the dark. You know, doing things secretly so that people don't know. But ultimately, this knowledge is pretty much going out across the four corners, man. Starting with America. People are starting to see the wickedness of Esau. Okay?
That's something. This is the book of Isaiah 47 verse 3. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered. Yeah, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. And basically, like the brother who just mentioned it, man, about how this devil is going to be revealed. Just going to pour it out early. The 2 Thessalonians, the 2nd chapter, around the 3rd verse. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, which is the prophets, man. Showing you that we're getting closer into the end, but also closer into the beginning, man. You know? Well, anybody got something? Come on.
This is the book of Luke 12, and I'll start at verse 2. It says, for there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, neither hid that shall not be known. Or basically Esau Edom, man.
This is speaking now.
Yeah. Basically Esau Edom, man. This devil is being known, man.
That's it, bro.
You know, going back to what the brothers are saying. It's so simple as that submarine bullshit, man. You about to fall into your weakness no more, man. You see, he's losing. He's slipping, you know what I mean? You know?
The transmission slipping.
Yeah, that's it, huh? You know?
And then you put that bitch in gear, man. Doctrine bringing this prophecy. You know what I'm saying? All right, now, bro. Come on, this morning, read it again.
Yep, it says, for there, Luke 12 and 2, it says, for there is nothing covered that shall be not revealed, neither hid that shall not be known.
He says, there will be nothing covered that will not be revealed, neither hid that shall not be the wicked plans of evil. You know, even back in the day, you had them Illuminati, you know, a nigga in the hood know about the Illuminati now, man. Which shows you that the Lord is lifting up the skirt. And once you look up the skirt, you can see what this woman is really about, man. You can see, you can smell her. You know what I'm saying? You can see if she got any undesirable marks upon her. You look up that skirt, you see everything, man.
Bad.
Yeah, he thought she was bad. You know, now she got a bush. She got a pimp on that motherfucker. You like, God damn. Now you second, you rub your head. I'm probably finna dip, baby. And that's the mindset you should be. Once you reveal, you see what this devil is about, man. Because soon as you get to this woman, or this harlot Babylon, you're going to recognize that she's nothing but a damn harlot. That's full of diseases and death. You got something?
One more.
Come on.
It says, therefore, whatsoever ye have spoken in darkness shall be heard in the light, and that which ye have spoken in the ear in the closet shall be proclaimed upon the house.
And that's us right now, man, because the Lord, he gave us this word, he gave us this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, but we preach it on the housetops right now, man. We're speaking your bullshit into the light. We're shedding the light on you.
The spirit, like you said, the Illuminati.
Yeah, the Illuminati.
That's part of him being revealed. You know, we're revealing the secrets of the devil, basically.
That's like the secret counsel of the wicked. For a lot of battle words, that's that spiritual. It's a scene in radio when the dude was finna hike the ball and he told the play for it. It's a reverse.
Yeah.
And the dude was like, it's a like, damn, he telling the plays. I can stop him now, man. We know the plays of the elites. We have the playbook of the elites, and we know what to do to be preserved from it, man. Yeah, the bed change. You know what I'm saying? That spirit. Which one of y'all is with Israel? He's like, ain't none of us. It's the prophet Elisha, you know? He's telling us what we said into the bed chamber, which shows you that this word is powerful, man. It oversees every carnal thing that these devils try to fight against us with. Get what you got, bro.
Yeah, going back into them housetops, the book of Job 20, verse 27, it says that heaven shall reveal his iniquity.
The heaven shall reveal his iniquity through the satellites, you know, the internet. I already got a type of who is EDOM. They've probably seen some BS, but you know. But like about the words, how about Shemal Shah? He's exposed his devil on all levels now, man. You know, that little spirit. Yeah, that's heavy, man. He's on one leg. That's heavy, y'all. That's the version of America right now. They're broken down, man. Yeah. Yeah, that been drooping. It's drooping on this side, man. It's withering away. The transmission fell out, man. You know? You gotta.
Okay, going back, Job 20, 27. The heaven shall reveal his iniquity, and the earth shall rise up against him.
And the earth shall rise up against him, because the whole planet Earth, they have realized that you are the devil. Is some more on it? Come on.
I got some other bad.
Come on in.
Yep, book of Nahum 3 and verse 4. Because of the multitude of the whoredom of the well-favored harlots, the mistress of witchcraft, that sell of nations through her whoredoms, and families through her witchcraft, it says, behold, it's like, yeah, this is pretty much going to America, man, all right? Pretty much deceiving the nations, okay? It says, verse 5, that's the point. Behold, I am against thee, saith the Lord Yahweh by Shemal Shah, and I will discover thy skirts upon thy face. And pretty much that discovering is pretty much being manifested by the way it was preached on the housetop, right? Us pretty much going on the internet, you know, and proclaiming the downfall of the so-called white man revealed through the scriptures. You know, and that links up with what 2 Thessalonians 2 and 8. And then shall that wicked be revealed.
That's it,
see? So it says, and I will show the nations thy nakedness and the kingdoms thy shame. So ultimately these nations starting to see the filth of America as the brothers going into, man, all right? You know, pretty much America from the outside looking in, you know, it looks like this beautiful bitch that you just want to get with, you know. That's why you see all these nations coming in here, flocking here, you know, to pretty much live the American dream. You know, but ultimately once they get here, they understand and see that this place is pretty much filthy, man.
That's it,
all right? It says, again, I will show the nations thy nakedness and the kingdoms thy shame, and I will cast abominable filth upon thee.
So like he says, you shall show the kingdoms thy shame. That's like a woman, everybody can see all her parts now, man. She's exposed and she don't have the best looking body, you know. Of course she's gonna have her head down, man. Come on.
It says, now will cast abominable filth upon thee and make thee vile, and will set thee as a gazing stock.
Yeah, because the Lord ultimately is going to destroy this place, man, for all the filthy BS that this guy pushed forth throughout the whole planet Earth, man. And you're going to be a gazing stock because you're going to be the example of what not to do. Okay? Yep. Is it? I think Tazai one got something? Okay, come on.
This is the book of Isaiah 47 and 1.
That's it.
Come down and sit in the dust, O daughter virgin of daughter of Babylon.
Yeah, it says come down and sit in the dust. That dust represents confusion. Oh, virgin daughter of Babylon. And a daughter is something that comes after you. This is not Babylon. You know, in the ancient Babylon, they got taken out in a quiet manner. The virgin daughter of Babylon is going to be taken out with missiles and hellfire, man. It's going to be a static takeover, man. But before that takeover comes, the exposing must happen. Come on now.
Sit on the ground, there is no throne.
Yes, the Lord, he's going to take you out from that rulership seat. You got it?
O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate.
Yeah, you're no more going to be called America the Beautiful, man. Because you're not so beautiful anymore. You got it?
Take the millstones and grind meal, uncover thy locks, make bare the leg, uncover the thigh.
It said uncover thy locks. You unlocking things. Are you going to a treasure chest? You bringing certain things out that people didn't know, rare items. Because it was a rare item that Christopher Columbus was the devil. Not everybody knows that he's the devil because the Lord, he brought those things out. Read that again from the top.
Isaiah 47:2. Take the millstones and grind meal, uncover thy locks, make bare the leg.
Make bare the leg, come on.
Uncover the thigh.
Uncover the thigh. And that's why during the statue and during the second chapter, the legs is nothing but the Edomite Empire, man. You know, and once they lift up the legs, you can see all the BS that this devil is doing. Come on.
Pass over the rivers. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered.
Thy nakedness shall be uncovered. What's up?
Yea, thy shame shall be seen.
Thy shame shall be seen. And you just pulled that out in the book of Nahum. Everybody is seeing all the BS that this nigga is doing, bro, and you're not gonna get away with it, man. You got it?
I will take.
You say, for like, if it weren't for you melanie kids, that's the spirit that we coming in, man. We exposing this guy on all levels. We don't care what this devil is gonna do unto us, you know? Because Yahweh Shema Shah, he's going to step in on our behalf. They even say we do have to be faithful unto death, man. At least we got down by a crown. Come on now.
I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man.
Yeah, and that's the spirit. You ain't got to sit down. Nigga did a trick off today and shit like that, man. Just read that again, though.
I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man.
That's because Yahweh Shema Shah, he's going to meet you as a divine being, man. A divine being to take down your wicked ass, man. Because, hey, for the lack of better words, Yahweh Shema Shah have set up Esau just to take him down, man. You know? Some on it.
Verse 4, as for our Redeemer, the Lord of hosts is his name, the Holy One of Israel.
The Holy One of Israel, man. Because that's who's claiming. Who did that? Who's putting you? On what behalf of what king you coming on? We coming on the behalf of Yahweh Shema Shah and telling you that your kingdom is going to be debased while our kingdom is going to be exalted. And it's happening right before your eyes, man. Everybody, because nobody don't want to be an Edomite no more. It's Karens. And they said one of the worst enemies upon the planet Earth right now is a so-called middle-aged white man. There's articles and shit about that, man. It's a white man, the end of, and everybody else, you know? Anybody else got something? All right, come on. Hey, with that, Akim, we pray this video was edifying. We want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. We're going to give double honor to our apostle, the great millstone. Shalom.
Shalom.
DTA, Abba Ball. Soon.
Tonight.
Right now.
Waterful tool now.
Problem.